Right now, I am streaming live. What's your name? Christine? Christy with a Y. My wife's name is Kristin, so it was really close. What's your husband's name? Jerry with a J? Jerry, he's sitting in the 9 seat. And it's gonna be. Is this gonna be the first time you've ever seen him on the stream? Well, yes, you should be able. It should be there now. Now I've got several of them on there. One of them for tomorrow, one of them for Monday. But you want to click on today's date that says Deepstack. Okay. Do you see me talking? I'm right there, Christy. All right. I'm going to let you go then. I'm going to go ahead and commentate on this final table. All right. Have a great day. I am talking to Jerry's wife. All right. Good luck. Bye-bye. All right. That was one of our players. 80-year-old Jerry. First time at the final table here. And his wife couldn't find the YouTube video. So I said, give me the phone. You can't have it anyway. And gave her a call, walked her through how to do it. And she's watching right now. So her name is Christy. How are you doing, Christy? I hope you enjoyed the show. We have $10,000 in the prize pool. We had 40 people show up to play this Saturday afternoon tournament. $300 buy-in and 30-minute levels. 30,000 chip stack, starting stack. My tournament director, Min, in the chat's telling me Jerry is chip leader right now. So this is going to be super fun. We are down to 8 players. Eddie, the Asian sensation, busted out. He made the final table, busted out in 9th place. We did not have the staff to stream because Eddie was at the final table. He busted out, came over and said, let's do it. I'll run this. Let's pause the clock, get these guys moved over, and let's stream. So thanks to Eddie for doing that. He wasn't scheduled to work, but he's going to go ahead and do it for you. And for Jerry, specifically, a lot of new places, a lot of new faces, no new places, a lot of new faces at this final table. And Lulu, is that Christy? Lulu, Christy, are you Lulu? So, Poker Monkeys in the chat. So I've got a bunch of people in this chat right now. Very deep, very deep. Average chip stack is 150,000. The blinds right now are 3,000. So our average chip stack is 50 big blinds. This might be a fairly long table. So, hi Lulu, it's great to meet you. Great talking to you. I'm glad that you got to, I'm glad you found us. So we got some of the regulars. Laura, you guys knew Laura. She's back at the final table just like always. And Gary Six Killer, I think this is his 3rd final table this week. And then, like I said, we got a couple of new guys. We got Jack, Zach, 2, guy named M, guy named QP, a couple of aliases out there. But they're excited. Let's talk about that since I've got 9 minutes, Poker Monkey. All of you guys that come into the chat and say hi to us, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to fix something really quickly because I don't like how white I am on this camera. Now I am super white, but I'm going to deactivate this camera for a second. I'm going to let it refresh, and then I'm going to activate it again, and that's better. Now my white balance is better. I don't look so washed out and pale. Anyway, like I was saying, we have what's called a meet-up game. They call it a mug. So for all of you guys that are in the chat consistently every day watching us, and we stream for you. If you didn't watch, we wouldn't do it. So we're doing it for you, and we're glad that you enjoy it. And they chat with each other, and they became friends in the chat program and said, let's get together, instead of being behind our keyboards and our screens. Let's all get together and play a game. Friendly game. We'll do like a $1, $2 blinds, $500 max buy-in. You could buy them for $100 if you want, whatever it is. They're gonna make some. Cheryl just subscribed. Thank you, Cheryl. There's gonna be some Irish whiskey cake is on the menu. We've got cocktails. How do I like the stream? Lulu, there should be a thumbnail. There should be something that says subscribe. So you click on subscribe, click on the thumbnail. Tammy's going to be here down from Iowa. She just got in last night. I had to eat beef jerky and Doritos last night because Eddie didn't go out to eat with me, so I was on my own. Don't feel too bad for me though. I got to catch up on the stream last night, and that was insane action. Wow, it was. So I got a bunch of people to stream. What I'm gonna do right now is pop on here and give everybody some points. Now, Eddie, let me go out to eat with mute that because I'm accidentally in the Streamlabs in the background. So I'm gonna go to Streamlabs. And I'm going to give you points. And Lulu, you don't know what points are. Points are new to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give everybody 100 points. And what points are is just a fun thing to do on YouTube. So if you click, yeah, Tammy's apologizing for not letting me hang out with my best buddy down here in Dallas. Taking away all his time. But he's back tonight, so we're definitely going out tonight. Tammy says she's got cake plates, she's got cups. Lulu, X out of the chat. Okay, so Poker Monkey's giving you some advice, Lulu. He wants you to X out of the chat so that you can see the rest of the options, and then click on like and subscribe. And then you can open the chat again and continue to talk with us. I wonder if you're on your computer, or are you on your iPad, or are you on your phone, or what device are you using? Because I sent it to your text, so you might just be on your phone. But if you have access to a computer or a TV that has YouTube, anything that's any type of smart device, so you can watch this action, it'll be fun. So that's where we're at right now, okay? And let's see. Oh, so noon, show up. It's open to everybody. Specifically, these guys in the chat are going to come and play and hang out and just get to know each other, because we've been chatting and it's a community and we're having a good time and we like each other for the most part. Splash Pots at the Mug. Like I said, the Mug is a meetup game, if you're unfamiliar with that term. And there will be Splash Pots. We've got some of these guys told me they're going to be buying stuff and donating it just for fun to hang out, little party favors, stuff like that. I've heard of caps, hoodies, Waffle House gift cards, fun stuff. We're going to have a blast. I don't know exactly. This is going to be my first time, so I don't know what to expect, except for if I'm there, it's going to be a good time. That's how that works. So we're going to have a blast, and we've got about 4 more minutes before it goes live, because we're on a 15-minute delay. They've been playing for the last 10 minutes. So you got another 4 minutes of me just sitting here. Tammy says there will be booze and there may be dancing. I don't dance. Poker Monkey says cake, booze, and splash pots, and I like all of those words. Those are all my fun things. I'm out on dancing, though. I don't dance. Not my thing. My daughter teaches dance. She was dancing varsity in 8th grade. They called her up, and so she did varsity dance for 5 years. Way more talented than I am, and she's like 27 now. She'll be 28 in April. Poker Monkey's giving away foot rubs. I'm kind of hoping I don't win that, if I have to tell the truth. I do not want a Poker Monkey foot rub. Yeah. So I got 3 more minutes on the clock. Someone want to ask me a question? I have no privacy settings, and I'll answer whatever you got. Special guest dealer, I hear. I am unaware of the special guest dealer. Poker Monkey says he has lottery scratch-offs to throw in the splash pot. This is going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Shout out. Give me some questions. I'm here to serve. Cup is full of it. No foot rubs. Okay. Dodged a bullet there. Cup says he used to compete/teach country, two-step, and waltz. Tammy wants a back rub. And she says that did not get approved. Okay. Sounds great. Pokerhouse Dallas gear is cool for the splash pots. I'm not making any kind of promises, but if I was a gambling man, I would say there's going to be some Pokerhouse gear in those splash pots. If I was a gambling man. I don't gamble. Maybe a little bit of gambling. Ronald says $100 or $1. If those are my options, I'm going to go with 100. Is Jerry behaving? I don't know. I'm in here with you. I don't know. That's 15 minutes ago. I left those guys alone. And so they're out there playing. I don't have any idea. Gamble all. Tammy wants to be a surprise dealer. I guess it got nixed. Okay. I don't know that. I don't know anything about that. Cup says there will definitely be Poker House merchandise. Well, I guess I win the bet then. Cup's going to ensure that I win the bet. That's why it's not gambling if you just always win. It's not a gamble. Right? I mean, chicken dinner. Let's go. Probably be some pizza. Probably be some adult beverages. I don't think we need a guest dealer. I think Tammy would prefer to play than deal. Best mafia gangster movie of all time. Does that include Pulp Fiction? Drinking's more fun anyway. Pulp Fiction is my all-time favorite movie. And I don't know if that's a gangster movie, though. Casino, obviously. Is Poker House in Dallas? Poker House is in Dallas, right on Regal Row and I-35. Yes. Unless Jerry didn't tell you he was going to be in Dallas, and then no, it's not. It's somewhere else entirely, wherever he told you it was supposed to be. So we're done. We got that 15-minute countdown. I got Terrell in the box. I'm going to click on this stream so you can see everything better. I'm going to turn up the volume so you can hear those guys. And, oh, yes, Jerry said there's no audio, and I said there is audio. He goes, oh, so I have to watch my language. There he is right there in the 9th seat, and there's me taking his phone to call Lulu. Godfather. Great book. Captain Underpair is asking if we are playing the 10 o'clock p.m. tournament tonight, $100 buy-in. Oh, yeah. 2 didn't want to give me his phone. I was like, no, I get it. I take your phone. He's like, I'll put it in my pocket. No, I put it away. So there we see Laura under the gun with 8-5 offsuit. She lets it go. 2's got pocket 6s. He was crushing the tournament. I actually played in this tournament. Lulu says I can hear Jerry. Yeah, he's right there in the 9th seat. So 2 limps in for 3,000. Action's going to fold around to Gary 6 Killer on the button. He called 3,000. Jack in the small blind. He's got 50,000 chips. He's got 16 big blinds. I'm going to immediately change this so that we can see the cards better. So it'll take just a minute after this hand. It's going to buffer for a second as I change the skin. And those of you that have seen this before, you'll know what I'm talking about, so don't get nervous. So Jack flops top pair in the small blind. Gary flops middle pair with the 5. Jack's got the best hand. He puts 10,000 into the pot. 2 calls with pocket 6s, and Gary's 6 killer folds. 50,000 in the pot right now. Jack on the turn, or on the river, excuse me. And I wonder if this is buffering because I'm trying to install that, so I apologize for that. It took a little too fast, but you'll see now you can see everything better after this goes away. So Cup, we don't do the pajama part of the pajama party anymore. It's just a $100 tournament. Cup, if you're seriously here, come in here and commentate on this with me. And I missed that last action. I think it probably went check, and Jack picks up the pot with second pair. You can still wear pajamas. I'm not going to say you can't. So we have 8 players left, 40 players started. Average chip stack is 150,000. Let's take a look at what it actually is right now. Jerry, way up top, 315,000 chips. Remember, we started with 30. He's got 105 big blinds. Down at the bottom, we've got MQP and Jack with 41, 88, and 95. How's the volume sound? I turned up the table mic a little more than I normally have it. If it's too much, let me know and I'll turn it back down. All right. We've got 2 under the gun with King 7. 4,000 to call.
Right. 10,000 to call. The seat call, not maybe 10,000.
All right, there's Jerry right there. He makes it 10,000 with Jack 10 suited. Folds around to Gary 6 killer. Gary folds. That surprises me. And we're on 2. I know that 2 from playing with him today does not like folding. That's a great flop for Jerry. He's got the flush draw. 2 has middle pair. He's going to check. You can see that 2 has the best hand right now with a pair, but Gerald has 2 overcards to his pair, and he has a flush draw, and he could get running cards to make a straight. So his equity is actually 55%. That's a 3. That locks it up. Jerry gets a check mark. 2 is drawing dead. He bet 17,000. That's a great bet. That's small enough that I think 2 just might pay him off. No, he doesn't. He lets it go. Good read, 2. There's my bunny. Oh, cute. So Jerry increases his chip lead. He's up to 116,000. No, excuse me. 116 big blinds, 350,000 chips. He's got almost double what Laura has. Laura, if you recognize her right there in the 6th seat, she, I think, got 2nd place last week. She's a phenomenal tournament player. She's actually the person who busted me from this tournament. So this is almost like I'm there because she has all my chips. So when she does well, that means I did well. I had ace king suited hearts. She had queen queen. And what are we doing here? Oh, food? Order whatever you ordered. Order me one too. Guy just walked in here, wanted me to order food. I said just order 2 of what you're ordering. We'll both eat them. Now 2 has the only flush draw with the 10 of hearts. 6 killer has top pair 9s with a king kicker. Action's going to check around. 6 killer bet 5. And it goes fold, fold, and 6 killer's top pair is the best. Scallywags in the chat saying 6 killer always final tables. Yes, he does. When Jerry does well, I go shopping. Well, he's looking at $4,000 up top, Lulu. So you just let me know what $4,000 can buy you. Wait, what's he saying? All right. There's Zach right there in the 5 seat, Jack on his right in the 4 seat, and Laura in the 6 seat on his left. 1 and 2 are going by initials. We got the QP and the M. Those two gentlemen right there wearing masks did not know they had to be on the stream. So QP picks this spot to get it all in. He's got Jack 10 suited in early position. He's going to be way behind QP with the Queen Jack. Gerald might just call him down with the Ace 9. He does not. So we are heads up. Thank you. We are heads up. And QP is way ahead. He's got a 70% to 30% chance of winning. Oh, he lets it go. It's tough to call. But when you know the guy doesn't want to be here, I think you find a call button with 2 face cards. Cup, grab a can of Pringles, hop in the pajamas, keep air company. That's a great idea. I love all those words. I don't have my pajamas, but I will definitely eat some Pringles. Lulu's buying pearls. If Jerry gets first place for 4,000, what are you going to buy if he busts out in 4th place for 1,500? You know, we have to set reasonable goals. You got the blue screen, Tammy? You got to spell it right, Min. We got 4-way action. And 2 has the best of it with ace high. Gary's going to fire with king 10. He's got a gut shot straight draw with a jack. Laura's going to call with her flush draw. Reasonable. I was changing the ticker, so that might have happened when I wasn't paying attention to the ticker. Deuce does nothing. Gary's going to win it with king high. If it checks around. And just like that, we have a winner. Cup is here. What's happening, my man? I'm fabulous. Let's so we got to the final table a lot quicker this time. Let's unwrap this ear set for you. Oh, love it. I love it. I love it. Here, take that and put that on. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put on Mac's camera just for a second. Get a good look at that. This is Captain Underpairs. I'm guessing those were specially made. I love it. So you've been in the booth with me one other time before.
Yeah.
And that's when we got in there a lot later. And you ended up missing like the first 3 blind levels of the tournament because you were having so much fun commentating.
Oh my gosh.
Before I kicked you out of here and said, you got to get out there.
Yeah.
All right, Zach, now we are on hand We've been playing for about 25 minutes, which is only 10 minutes for us because they've been on the stream countdown for 15 minutes. So they're on hand 6. And is that too loud for you? I can turn it down.
No, not at all.
You're good?
Yes,
okay.
sir.
All right. So Zach's got the best hand with pocket 4s. Gerald's got 2 overcards in the 9 seat. They got him as Gerald on here. I'm going to fix that to Jerry. You're not going to see the update for 15 minutes. Whoops. Because I'm on a 15-minute delay. So I'm going to fix it now.
13,000. 9C fold.
Let me minimize that.
I'm sorry, I was just reading some of these comments in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny. Love you guys. Can't wait to see all the Martha Mug. It's going to be so much fun.
All right, we're done with that. Zach does fold, and let's. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I can't do it till the hand's over. All right, minimize this. Let's check out chip stacks now again. I love checking out chip stacks.
Wow.
Jerry, 9 seat, 335,000. Let's look at seats. Go around the horn. QP 57, M42, 6 killer, 199. All right.
Laura is, I love her.
Laura's phenomenal. She
She's
busted
amazing.
me today.
Oh, did she really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was ace king suited against queen. She 3-bet, I 4-bet shove. She called. She had all the chips because she's the best player, and I didn't hit my ace or my king, and she.
I never see her go out in left field or anything crazy. She just seems so dang solid, consistent.
Solid.
And that's why she's at the final table.
Always. Yeah. A lot of familiar faces. That's what I was saying. A lot of new players today. 6 killer's another guy who's solid and always at the final table.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And 2 in the 7 seat. I met him for the first time last night when he saw us streaming that big game, and he I'm super happy that he made it to the final table because he is a wild man.
Okay.
Scallywig says we might need more than 2 tables in the private room. We might.
We have more than 2 tables in the private room, so we're good.
Excellent.
What's up, Scallywags? Can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Zach just under the gun folds pocket 4s.
Oh, wow.
I like it. He's playing to, he was also at my final table. He seemed pretty solid. Or excuse me, at my starting table.
Yeah, but how many big blinds does he have?
Zach has 89,000.
Okay.
Which is, we're at 4K right now. Blinds went up. Or excuse me, we're at 3K. Blinds did not go up yet. And pocket 4s would have just lost. So that's a good fold by him right away. 6 killer bets 5K on an ace jack 5 board that he has no part of. He's just representing those high cards. Folds over to 2 with top pair. And M is going to fold. Oh, M called with the 7s. I don't love that call.
Nope.
He's only got 10 big blinds left now. With an ace and a jack on there and a bet and a call, somebody's beat you.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
If they don't have the ace, they've got the jack, and that still beats you. So he is... he's going to get dull in and be way behind. He's got what we see as 5% chance of winning. Gary folds his bluff. 2's going to call. There's no situation where he actually folds.
No way.
3 aces.
Yeah. Two's just he's drooling right now. He's like, come on, everybody jump in.
23,014.
That's why I don't say how much more it is. That's why I say how much the total is. Don't do the math for him.
Right.
Over here, please.
Jerry tried to teach me to play. I beat him 3 times in a row, and he said beginner's luck.
We got a 199 super chat. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
M needs a 7, doesn't get it. We got all diamonds and 3 aces. So he is out of the tournament in 8th place. Nice. Tammy says she found the Cheers theme song on TikTok, so we're going to try to do a post for the mug. I like it.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Let's pop up these chip counts again. We got Jerry, 335,000 chips.
111 big blinds. Good grief. It's a good hand for 2 right there to open.
Yep.
Third bet is 9,000. 7. 9C4. 1C4.
This is I'll tell you a funny story about 2 after this hand. Remind me if I forget.
Okay.
All right, this hand's done. I'll tell you right now. Let me turn down this mic. So I'm sitting on 2's table. I'm in the 1 seat. He's in the 3 seat. He opens for 3,000. It goes fold, fold, shove for 15,000 all in. Folds around. I fold. He's like, "Oh, you got a pair. You got a pair." I call. Flips up ace 3. He goes, "Ah." The other guy has pocket 7s. He goes, "Oh, I need an ace. I need an ace." Flop comes out 2, 4, 5. He goes, "Oh, I need an ace and a 3. Oh, I don't need your 3. I've already got one." He just flops the wheel.
Golly.
So that was fun. He's like, "I need a 3. Oh, I don't need a 3. I've already got one." So that's the kind of luck he's been just sun running
Wow.
this morning.
That's nice.
It's fun when it's your day.
Exactly. I had one of those, I think, sometime in my life.
I love it. I've had it. I've had it before. It's a good time. Good time when everything's just working out in your favor.
5 checks. 6 checks. 11 checks. 5,000.
I will double check for you, Scallywags. I will double check for you. How's that sound? He wants to do flips for the next tournament entry. So like a $300 tournament would be like a $30 flip.
Oh, wow.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
1C4.
I think that would be fun.
That would be fun. That's a great idea, Scalawags. Good. I like that.
All right, blinds are up now, 2,000, 4,000 with a 4,000 big blind Danny.
Didn't think I was going to make it tonight. Good grief. We got delayed in LA for like 8 hours yesterday.
Oh no.
And, it was terrible.
So do you drive your van?
No, I drive a FedEx. Big
Okay.
18-wheeler.
Oh, semi.
Yes, sir.
Where do you leave your van then?
At the terminal in
Okay.
Fort Worth.
All right.
We
At
go
the
to LA.
FedEx terminal?
Yeah, we go to LA twice a week with a co-driver.
Yeah. Same guy every time?
Unfortunately, yeah.
That's what he says too.
I know, right?
IC calls, 1C4. Actions on the 3C.
9 seat. Jerry's got pocket 3s. It still says Gerald. It will until the 15-minute delay, and then it'll change to Jerry. So I'll quit calling him Gerald.
That's 10,000. Wait a second. 7C4.
You got me.
Here we go.
All right.
There we
Jerry
go.
makes it 10,000. Jerry says, "You got me," and puts in the extra 6. King, ace. Yeah, I was going to say it's not a great board for Jerry. That really hits
Yeah.
6 killers range.
It smashed his range.
And he honestly, with that king on board, he
Yep.
could have won with an ace, and he'd have the better kicker.
Exactly.
He had the straight draw. He had 2 overcards. When you have pocket 3s, you don't like any flop that doesn't contain a 3.
Exactly. That's all you're doing is set mine in,
That
and
flop
you don't
did
get
not
it.
contain a 3, and he gave it up very easily.
And perfectly done.
Actions on the list. 1,000.
Thanks for letting me sit in here again. This is
Oh,
so.
man, thanks for joining me.
It's such an
You get to
overwhelming
see how the
feeling.
magic happens.
Oh my gosh.
You get to see all the buttons. You get to don't touch any.
No, I'm not touching no thing.
Where do you park it when you're not working? Well, it's he lives in it when he's not working.
Yeah.
So where do you park it? You got a home, like a mobile home park type. You just drive around, park wherever you
I'm
want.
gonna spend the night in the parking lot here tonight.
Right on, living the dream.
Yeah.
I love it. Laura's got pocket nines. There's 30K in the pot.
15,000 from 6. Nice and full.
Gerald and Jack are sharing each other's outs, so Laura's just going to pick it up. Scallywig says, I call booth next time. Well, Scallywigs, next time you win a tournament, you can join me in the booth. We were actually talking about that. We said for fun, like an added incentive, if you win a tournament, you can commentate the following week. If like co-commentate. I'm not going to leave you guys in here alone.
Oh, I would never do that.
But I think that'd be fun.
Yeah. That would be fun.
You know, and obviously you don't have to. You're not committed to it, but
Right.
it's we'll put it out there. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Lulu says Jerry is awesome. Lulu is Jerry's 70-year-old wife.
Oh, wow.
I was on the phone teaching her how to use YouTube and got her the link, and we sat and talked for a little bit.
Oh, that is so cool.
Delightful lady. She says she's going to buy pearls when Jerry ships this.
Oh, wow.
I said, what do you buy if he gets fourth place for only $1,500? And she says, not worried about that. He's going to ship it.
Oh, wow. Love that confidence.
Boom. We don't have a backup plan. He's just going to make 4K, and she's getting pearls in the morning.
Oh, wow. Beautiful. Love it.
All right. I like Laura calling.
Yes.
I like Gary's bet. It's hard to make a pair. And
Yeah, especially since I think, didn't he just limp? I think he opened limp.
6 killer
Yeah.
limped.
Yes,
Laura
so-
made it 12. 6
Yeah.
killer called the extra 8. Flop comes out, and 6 killer Gary just leads out for 1,500. Oh, it works. Aggression. Aggression just works. Grant Music says, what's happening? How are you doing, Grant's Music?
Yeah, 6 killer definitely stole that one.
He got one over on her.
He stole that one.
I don't hate the fold. You know, if he has a 9, you're about drawing dead. If he has a jack, you're about drawing dead.
Yeah, but
You know, you got 2 outs. If he just has overcards, he's got 6 chance to get you, which is about 15%. And just to be cautious, when he's showing that much aggression, he might just accidentally have a 9 and beat you. I mean, and Eddie is running Action Tracker. You'll see him in the background.
yeah, I did see Eddie coming in, and so I guess he didn't go to Choctaw today.
He did go to Choctaw. Thanks for bringing that up.
Oh yeah.
He dusted off a couple bullets up in Choctaw, flew back down here to jump on the jump in this 10K tournament. And hey, look at that guy in the background.
Hey.
I know him.
The people watching the front door, people just stop playing poker.
Now look at this. 6 killer hits bottom pair again, and he's gonna bluff at it again. This is actually a value bluff because he might think he's got the best hand with a pair. Now that makes it less likely that Gary has a king.
Exactly.
But the 7 still beats Laura. So if he fires again, 10K, she might fold again. No, she doesn't. She calls this time.
Good job, Laura. Come on.
L8 gives him the best hand. He sucks
Now
out.
he's sitting there.
Wow.
And you know she's sitting there thinking, this guy's just running me over.
Yep. She might just hero call him.
And
There's 76 in the pot. It only costs 10,000 to call. If you're right 1 out of 7.5 times, this is a profitable call. I make that call right now.
Right.
but it's so valuable. If she's better than me,
Right.
so she might get away from it, I never do.
Right.
In
Me
this
neither.
situation specifically, I'm going to lose an extra 10,000 chips.
Yeah.
She's putting the pieces together, and she says, I raised to 10K and he called.
Exactly.
And then he let out on the flop, and then he let out on the turn, and then he let out on the river. I'm just going to pay him. If you have a 7, a
Yeah.
king, or an 8, well, God bless you.
Yep. And I like her call there.
I do too. I would have called her. She was getting very good odds.
And it's also letting him know, hey, you're just not going to push me around on the table
Yep.
for future hands.
And I like that she showed how light she called.
Yeah.
Just pair of 4s. So
Yeah.
she's like, try that again.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's a beautiful setup for
Yep.
future.
Keep doing that.
Yes, beautiful.
Now, the next time he does it, he might not follow up again because
Yep.
he sees a willingness to call.
Exactly. She's still sitting there shaking her head, but she's such a smart player. She's so.
She's like, you know what she's thinking? I can't believe you got there. I can't believe I was
exactly.
right the whole way.
Exactly what she's thinking.
And you hit your 3-outer.
Yep.
It was actually a 5-outer because he could have hit a 3 for a full house. This Zach kid,
Oh, ace king opening.
I played at his table to start for a little bit. He seemed like a solid player. I didn't have the advantage of seeing hole cards and seeing what he was doing, but he seemed like he was a decent player. Gary's coming after it with the 9-4. Oh, he does let it go.
I was gonna say, wow.
That's some ambition. We got the AK. Everybody's playing letters. Cake J.
Yeah.
Jerry with the QJ. So he doesn't want to hit a jack because 2's got him beat. Ooh, now he needs a 9 for a straight. The queen will give him the best hand, and he still doesn't want to see a jack.
Yeah.
He could see running hearts.
I would have been tempted to 3-bet if I was Jerry on that, though.
With all the chips,
Yeah.
probably, but with Zach not playing a hand, I don't think so. Let's just exercise pot control. Another 8 makes it less likely that anyone has one. 9 is still good. I check around. 2 says no checks for you. No checks for you. He has the least amount of equity, but it's going to win because everybody else is going to fold.
Amazing.
Straight aggression.
Wow.
2 had 5% equity to win that hand, and he just stole it from Zach and Jerry. Call the police. We got a pot stealer in the table. He said I got aces. No, you didn't. And now they don't believe him. He's like, okay, I had nothing.
Exactly.
I had nothing.
Got 46 in the chat.
I didn't say you had nothing. I just said nice bluff.
I love Jerry's table talk. He's like, nice bluff. He knew it, but he couldn't compete. He couldn't,
Right.
And actually, 2 did have Gary beat with the better cards. But Gary had the better draw with the straight draw. Chip counts. Let's look at chip counts after this hand. Laura with her 27th pocket pair in 16 hands. Now 2 is a little harder to. There we go.
Good job.
All right.
Good job, Laura. Good job.
I'm going to let the clock pop up here. We are in level 11. Blinds just went up a couple minutes ago. We're at 2,000, 4,000 with a 4,000 big blind ante. We got to wait for Eddie to say next hand. Oh, if he's not, there it is. All right. Level 11 just started. 2,000, 4,000, 4,000 big blind ante. We're down to 7 players remaining out of the 40 that started. We're looking at 4,000 up top, 1,500 at the bottom.
It's beautiful.
Let's check out these stack sizes. Jerry's still at the top, and now it says Jerry instead of Gerald. 291,000. M busted in 8th place. QP 45K down at the bottom.
I played with QP several times. And Laura.
Laura is great. QP was at my table for just a little bit, busted out and got set down again. I didn't play too much with him.
I played with him several times here and at another venue.
I've never seen Jerry before. You can say TCH.
No,
I'm not jealous.
I can't.
You can say shuffle. You can say whatever you want.
No.
Okay. Well, we don't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
And right there, two's got the king high flush draw. He bets 15,000. Jerry hits an ace. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Jerry bet 15,000. Two called with his flush draw. Now Jerry has two pair. Two has no part of it except for bottom pair, so he's going to let it go. It goes check, check. Jerry picks up another 35,000 to his stack. The rich get richer. Let's look at this chip stack. 81 big blinds. 326,000. Now, if you're new to poker, Lulu, you'll say, why is it going down when he's getting more chips? And what that means, so his stack is 326,000 chips. Mm-hmm. The 81 BB means big blinds. Big blind is a bet that you're forced to put in, and that's how we establish the game. And every 20 minutes, that gets higher. It goes up and raises to keep the game going.
Yep.
Tammy says she's going to take a nap in Cup's van in 30 minutes. Like 30 minutes from now?
Oh, I hope not.
Or 30 minutes tomorrow?
Probably tomorrow.
I hope. I don't know.
I got a bunch of stuff in my truck in there, too. I got to clean that sucker out.
All right. Jerry with an ace-8 makes it 12,000 to go. Remember, the blinds are 2,000, 4,000. It's a 3 times the big blind raise. So we call that 3x raise.
Yep.
And Gary Six Killer flops the best of it with middle pair. Checks around. Jerry gives up on it. Lulu says less pearls? No, we'll be fine. Many a slip twixt the cup and the lip. We'll be okay. Two,
all right, two pair
with
now.
A, what does he have? Does he have a gut shot? Needs an 8?
Yep.
And
Six
Six Killer's never folding two pair. You would need a crowbar to get two pair out of Gary Six Killer's hands. He slow played that 10 on the flop, and two says that's too much.
Yeah.
too much. So two bet 16. What did he make it? 70. That is.
Oh wow.
You got greedy Six Killer, and you're gonna lose him.
Yeah.
You ever been fishing and you get that bass hits your hook and you snap it quick and you pull the hooks right out of his mouth?
Yeah.
That's what just happened. You lost your fish.
Yeah.
You jerked the rod too hard, set the line, and you lost him. You let him go.
Yep. Oh, that was Poker Monkey's attempt to be funny. That's pretty clever. Not.
Hayden Fortini in the booth.
Oh, my hero.
I said booth, I meant chat box.
Love Hayden. Oh my gosh.
Hayden's great.
I love him so much.
I spent all day with him New Year's Eve babysitting.
Oh,
We had so much fun.
I'm jealous.
It was a blast. You saw the videos. We had so much fun on Facebook.
Such a classy guy.
Yes, sir.
So smart. God, I just love him.
Yep. Just if you want to know how to play cash poker, go back to yesterday's stream and listen to Hayden talk about it.
Brilliant.
Spot on.
And he's only commentated a few times, and it's like he's done it forever.
He's only commented for us a few times. I don't know if he's done it for other people.
I think he's only done it a few times.
He commentated 2 years ago in Houston when I was streaming at Champion. Laura's got, two's got two pair. Jerry has, this is going to be bad.
Action hand right here.
This is going to be bad for us, Lulu.
Yeah, someone's going to be going home.
Jerry's got top pair. Two's got two pair, and you can't put two on two pair ever because he bets his pedal to the metal the whole way. Jerry needs an ace, a deuce, or a tray, or he's going to lose a bunch of chips. Laura needs a jack.
Yep.
Wow, Jerry folds?
Wow.
I lose way more chips than Jerry does in that situation.
Yeah.
Way more chips. He played that. He called 9K. He was suspicious, and he got away from it. I'm losing so many chips in that pot against specifically 2.
Yeah.
With that board.
Definitely.
Wow, good fold. Good fold, Jerry. Nice hand, 2. I love the betting into 2 people like that. He bet well.
Thank you.
Eddie Bat says, I literally told people to listen to Hayden yesterday. Hayden's analysis is spot on. Yeah, it is. We got about 4.5 hours of him commentating on one of the biggest cash games we've streamed. And, yeah, if you've got time, go back and listen to that.
Oh, you have to go back and listen to it. If you really want to learn, there's so many spots that he just expounds.
Poker Monkey says, Emmy called me today on the phone through Facebook chat. Cheryl, is that you? Well, it is a Cheryl. Is that the Cheryl that you're wondering about? Emmy called me today on Facebook. Well, I'm kind of jealous. Cliff's watching. Cliff and Cheryl are watching. Jerry. This is going to be fun. Where are you out of, Cheryl and Cliff? Are you in the DFW area? Six killer under the gun, letting go of suited connectors.
Wow.
It was a 3-gapper, but I like to play it. Maybe it might be why I'm not at the final table.
Right.
I think we found a leak. Zach needs a cup of coffee.
Yeah, he does.
So what just happened there? Did it just fold around?
Yeah.
Okay, looks like Jerry raised, QP folded, and we're waiting for Eddie to catch up on Action Tracker. 22,000, that's aggressive. Made it 5x.
Yeah,
That's a big number, Lulu. You tell him that was aggressive, but it worked. It got through. Now, what I also tell people, you see QP there sitting there with 36,000 chips. That's only 9 big blinds.
Yeah.
Let's just punish this guy. Because he's a good enough player that he is not counting himself out at all. He's in 7th place out of 7 people, and he's still looking at that money. So I would really abuse him if I had Jerry's chip stack like I do.
Like right now,
Now
he just shoved it. There you go. He shoved it good.
QP's actually got the suited connectors, ace-5 of clubs.
Good shove.
And it folds around, and he picks up the blinds and antes. Now he's up to 12 big blinds. Nice hand, QP. And that's what I said. He knows he's good enough to hang here. And he's in, like I said, even with that double up, he's in 7th place out of 7 people with 48,000 chips. And Jerry's got 295,000 chips. If I'm Jerry or Gary, both with 73 big blinds right up at the top, I'm applying pressure on this table.
Yes.
Sassy, are you in Austin still? All right, Jerry makes it 16,000. Remember, the blinds are 2,000, 4,000. This is a 4x bet. It's a little bit big.
Yeah, it's usually you want about 2.5 to 3.
Wow. All right, now 6 killer. Calls with ace-10. What does Jack do? He's got an ace, but he's only got 15 big blinds. He cannot. He's looking at Jerry.
I'm either shoving or folding.
Let's listen to this. Oh, he does let it go.
Yeah.
With 6 killer calling behind, I'm not shoving. Folding is the only real option.
But 6 killer didn't raise either, so he might not be that strong.
Oh, Jerry's got this.
Locked up.
Yeah, he's got a headlock on this one. Mighty, Hammer, and Sassy are both in Austin. 40,000 into a 40,000 pot, exactly a pot-sized bet. 6 killer frowns. He's going to get away from it. So we're done with that hand. Jerry picks up another one. after that little bit that he lost a little bit ago, he's back up to 319,000,
Yeah.
79 big blind.
And plus, they're both the chip leaders, and so they really don't need to be battling
They
each
don't
other.
need to fight,
Right.
which is Tammy's from Iowa. She's a traveling dealer. She came down here for the birthday bash, and she just came back. She's looking to make Dallas her home. The casino I met Tammy in 10 years ago does not have a poker room after COVID, so Dallas does. And if you look around Dallas, a lot of these dealers came from other places: Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Vegas.
Vegas, yes.
And they're coming to Texas because Texas is a new spot for poker.
It sure is.
Oh,
no
Sassy
doubt.
wants to go back and pew again.
There's the guy you got to worry about there in the big line.
Honey Bunny is chip leader again.
All right, so Jerry raised.
Jerry makes it 12,000. I like the pressure he's putting on people. 235. That's not going to hit anybody's range. So
No.
when it checks to Jerry, he's going to bet, and they're both going to fold.
Yep, he's going to represent over pairs.
Boom. And with the worst hand, he's going to get both guys that have kings to fold.
Yep.
2 might get sticky, but I don't think so.
No.
Nope.
I fear you.
Yeah, Jerry. Gary Six Killer says, "Come at me with that 25,000."
Yeah. Yeah, that was a well played hand right there.
Scallywag says, "Hashtag bring back Eddie." Oh, what am I, chopped liver? I'm a
Oh no, he's not talking about you. He's got to be talking about me.
Tammy wore shorts outside today. I went home for Christmas and shoveled. It was 10 below. Old guys rule. Well, as somebody who played in his first seniors event this year, I agree with you. 2 makes it 9,000 with an ace. Jerry calls with the lowest pocket pair you can have. He's got the ducks, deuces, 2-2.
I want to get a lot of players. That's why he did it right.
All right.
You really played in your first seniors tournament?
Yeah. In when we were up at the Asian Sensation is the best. Hey, check out this hand, Asian Sensation. I'm already on the flop, and you're still. What's going on?
You're 50?
I'm 5-0.
Wow.
You didn't know?
No.
All right, he's catching up now.
Uh-oh. No pocket sevens.
Okay, that's why Six Killer was so suspicious. So he's catching up on the action. He told him just hold on a second. We're gonna see a flop now. 6-3-8, and pocket sevens is the best hand. Gary with pocket 2. All right. So 2's gonna bluff at it. Jerry's gonna let it go, even though he has a pair. There's 4 people in the hand, and he doesn't want to fight with anybody.
Right.
QP has bottom pair, still ahead of 2, but unfortunately for he shoves, and Six Killer might let go because.
Oh, but you only got 11,000 to call.
How much is it? 40,000?
57,000 in the pot right now.
Yeah, he's got 40. The 40's not in there yet
Oh.
because he hasn't called. Eddie's getting an exact chip count. Doesn't matter. Shouldn't matter at all. So in 15 minutes,
Okay,
we're going to see a burn
39,000 to call. Okay.
Yep. So
I was like 11,000 to call. I'm snapping
no.
that.
What it was
Right.
2 bet 11,000.
Yep.
So it was action to him was 11,000
Yep.
to call, but he goes all in.
He
And
didn't
what I was saying before Eddie walked in to ask me about something that's going to happen in 15 minutes is
Yeah.
Gary might fold to that
shot.
bet
Yep.
because of who it is.
Yeah.
Because of how passive and how snug QP is,
Yeah.
Gary folds
Yeah.
that bet specifically in that situation.
Yeah, I totally agree. And that shove was perfectly done right there. Should be 2 fulls. QP's going to dump that so fast.
Cliff and Cheryl saying hi to Lulu. The table has been passive. It kind of is. Now, the thing is also, something you have to consider is even though we're at the final table, which is a huge deal, Otu's got top pair, Laura's got middle pair. Laura and Tu have been on the same table all day. She can never believe he has something because he's been bluffing all day.
Right.
You can see up in the top right corner, it says 5 outs, but we can see all of those grayed out cards means those
Those are
cards
dead.
have been folded.
Yep.
So she only has 2 live outs. So it says 11% chance. It's closer to 4. Now,
Oh, she bets on that ace.
she's betting on the ace.
Yep.
2.
She might get away. Nope.
If she hadn't bet the flop,
Well, also she just limped. There's a limp pot as well. If she would have raised going in, then she could definitely rep that
but
ace.
she's not going to raise with 5-6. She only got in this trouble. Oh, it does check back. So, she's frustrated.
Yep.
She's like, how did he have it? We good? Okay, click on misdeal. Yep, now he doesn't have to misdeal. You just click misdeal. I'm helping Eddie with some technical part of the broadcast. The best in the booth. His voice is smooth and oh so cute.
Oh, man.
Using some AI poetry. Yeah, nice excuse.
Beautiful.
Actually, Min, that poem you wrote the other day, was that AI? Because I was super impressed with it. And I'm going to be so disappointed to find out you didn't write that. I need to go find it now because that was... He texted in our group chat a phenomenal poem.
Oh, here we go.
Zach's got 2 9s. He's going to shove. Laura's going to shove with ace queen. That's going to close out everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to let go of the 7-3. Jerry's going to immediately fold queen 10. We're going to flip up the cards.
If you hear me, you would have called with that crap.
Yeah. Jerry says you would have called. I'm not sure who he's talking to. Cliff? Cliff. He's talking to Cliff. Cliff, you would have called with queen 10 suited there. Unfortunately for Laura, a lot of people are folding queens. So she, what would think is 6 outs of 50-50 is actually, it was just that queen that Jerry folded was the only one. She can win with an ace, a king, or a queen, any
go.
face card. No, doesn't get it.
Oh.
Laura's eliminated.
Good game, Laura.
My friend's favorite hand,
Queen 10 suited. Jerry, is your favorite hand Queen 10 suited? Cliff? 6 killer. Whoops, I clicked on the wrong button. Let's go to stack sizes. Laura's in 7th place. Jerry's still at the top with 332,000. 6 killer, 265. Zach, 225. 210. QP, 96. Jack, 59. Laura, 7th. And M, 8th.
And QP is over doubled up on his big blinds now.
Yep.
The top 4 get paid, right?
Top 4 get paid, and we have 6 left.
Wow.
So 2 of these guys now. These are all pretty much recreational players. 6 killer's probably the most accomplished now that Laura's gone.
Right.
And I would guess when one more person busts, they're going to say, let's take 300 off of first and give it to fifth
Right, pay the
to
bubble.
pay the bubble. I am personally against that, but it's their money. They can do what they want. Oh,
Right.
this is going to be a big hand.
here we
The
go.
chip leaders colliding. Ace-Jack against 10-10.
And the smaller stacks just love these situations
Yep.
so much.
So we've got... He makes it 53,000.
Wow, big
Huge.
bet, big
That's enough
bet.
to put most of these other players all in. I guess not most of them, just Jack and QP only has 84. He's not going to call.
Yeah.
Six Killer's got Ace Jack. This is a tough spot. With 6 players left, Ace Jack is not that powerful.
I know it's not, especially
And-
offsuit.
Yeah, let's listen if he's talking.
I'm folding.
You are so wrong. I probably love your card. Beautiful.
So I don't know what Brian is looking at, because to me the action is over on. Okay, it must have folded around to 2.
Yeah, I think 6 killer already folded.
Yep. So QP already folded, 6 Killer already folded, and the action's on 2. So. And 2 is not going to call with a Jack Deuce. He did. Oh,
No way. No way.
Jerry says I forgot who I was playing against.
Oh, wow.
We got to wait for Eddie to catch up on the action.
Wow. Wow, I could never make that call.
No, it's not a great call.
Wow. Oh. It's a jack. No, he didn't.
Are you ready to roll, dealer?
Yeah, Jerry's like, hey, let's go. And so probably what might have happened, there he's caught up now. Oh, no,
He did just
Jerry.
have Jack.
Oh, Q sucks out on him.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
He needs a 9 or a 10.
10.
9 or a 10. He doesn't get it. Jerry's instinct is spot on that
Yep.
2 is ahead. He hit his 2-outer, and he snap folds those 10s.
Oh, yeah.
And again, Jerry dodges a bullet, and 2 picks up 164,000 chips. Oh, wow. All right, let's look at the payouts that we were talking about. 4,000 up top, 2,500 for second, 2,000 for third, 1,500 for fourth place. Let's look at the stack size now after that hand. 2,
Wow.
new chip leader, 62 big blinds with 374,000 chips. 6 Killers still in second. Jerry drops down to third place after that big hand.
Wow.
Lulu might have to settle for something less than pearls.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. There's a lot of time left. Jack with ace king. 9 big blinds. They all go in. Right now, easy shove. Easy shove. Perfect.
Definitely.
Folds around. 2's got a 3 high, but they're suited. And he's like, how much is it?
Yeah,
9?
exactly.
Okay, I let
Yeah.
go. I let go. I love 2. He's an action player.
Man.
QP's got an 8, 10 against
Ooh, 5 big blinds.
the other shortest stack.
You're thinking
But
that
he just paid the blinds in ante, so he's got a few free ones.
right. My only thinking there was that usually the first shover you're thinking he's got to at least have a big card, and the 10-8 suited is very
I'm
tempting.
picking the numbers, you're picking the letters.
So tempting.
Yeah, it is. If he had more chips, he might do it.
Yeah.
Scalawags asks, is there any plan for a 15-30 or a 20-40 game? Are you talking about Hold'em or PLO, or what are you talking about? Is our games not big enough for you? The 1, 3, 6, 12, 60?
Yeah.
That was a big game. The 5, 5, 10, 20, 40, 80.
Yeah.
I think that's as high as it got.
Yeah. It almost got up to 401k level.
Yeah. It was a big one.
I still can't get over last night's stream.
It was good. It was good.
Ridiculous.
What was the hand of the night?
Kim.
I'm surprised it took you 4 seconds to answer.
I know. Well, I was just drove in from California. I'm just making sure that I was yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I was supposed to be in the bunk sleeping, and I did not. I stayed up to watch that thing, and going through Arizona, just screaming. It was so, man, she just, that, oh.
She had the heart.
Good
made
grief.
Both kings.
I love her.
She's great. And Jerry picks up another pot. He wakes up with ace king, makes it 20,000 to go. Nobody wants to play with him. We're on to the next hand, hand 30. What I can do is on break, it's a 10-minute hand.
Okay, you gonna replay that hand?
If we get to break and we have a 10-minute break, I'll replay that hand.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. That would be so awesome.
We are on hand 30 now. We've been streaming for just guys, we've been streaming for over an hour.
Uh-oh.
I owe you points. Let's go to Streamlabs. Let's go to loyalty.
6 killer. Oh, that's a good 3-bet
Giving everybody-
hand right there.
I owe you $250 for the half hour, $250 more for the full hour. I'm going to give you a little cheddar on top and call it $600. There you go. Whoops, I hit cancel. Sorry. $600 and okay. There it is. All right, gamble.
You keep leaving me open to,
There we
Oh,
go.
so 6 killers got 90% equity. Nobody's going to come along with this hand. Back to the chat. Scallywags, the private game does not want to be streamed. I've offered, they've declined. Do-do. I get a kick out of that. They tell me the worst hand wins. I said, well, then just shove all in with 7 deuce if the worst hand's going to win.
Yeah, right.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Well, then shut up.
Yeah. We'll see you at a bunch of final tables with that strategy.
Yeah. It's these people that get sucked out on every once in a while, and
Right.
those are the ones you remember.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just like when people say my aces always get cracked. No, they don't.
No, they don't, but the 1 in 7 times they do
Right.
get cracked, you remember that.
Exactly.
Ace Jack again for Jack, or excuse me, Ace King for Jack, all in again.
Yep. Perfect shot.
why don't you call him?
Yeah, Scott Utney in the chat says people won't watch mixed games. And that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
The general public wants to watch Hold'em.
Yep.
They don't want to watch this. It's as fun as it is for us to play Omaha, PLO, mixed games, Crazy Pineapple. It's boring to watch.
Yeah, it's hard to watch. It's hard
The
to follow.
game takes 10 minutes a hand.
Right. That was my only problem with that. It's just a longer game.
Now, this is the ace of clubs. This is where Eddie came back and said he accidentally exposed a card. What do we do? Right there. And I said, don't worry about it. Just play like normal. There's a button that says misdeal. He doesn't have to physically misdeal the cards, but we're going to tell the computer it's a misdeal so it doesn't read that card. So as long as that 5 seat doesn't have the ace of clubs in his hand,
Here's her suit.
and he doesn't, so it read perfectly. Lulu in the chat saying, I've never seen Jerry play on video. It's so much fun. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it,
That's cool.
because I'm enjoying it too. Where are you from, Lulu? Where are you watching us from? Jerry's got, he calls the extra 6,000. And
Got a gut shot.
He's got a gut shot. He could win with a 9, a jack, or a queen. That doesn't do it. Now 2 still got the best hand with his ace. They're going to check around. Zach raised? Is that right? Or did 2 just... It's gonna if it checks around, Jerry's going, do I have a straight? 8, 9, 10, jack? Nope, that's only 4 cards. He's counting in his head. You can see him. He's going, 8, 9, 10, jack.
Yeah.
No, I don't have a straight. And Zach's like, I know, I never had any part of this. I tried bluffing, and I can't bluff into the 2 chip leaders. Oh, and 2 just picks it up with ace high.
Wow.
Ace high picks up a 42,000 chip point. And Jerry's like, I could have got that. And Zach's like, dang it, why didn't I just continue one time?
Exactly.
But it's super scary when you got the chip leader to your left and the second chip leader to his left.
Right.
And you can't bet into both those guys because somebody can be trapping you, and it's just really hard to pull the trigger.
It is hard to pull the trigger, especially when you know you're 2 away from the money. And the payouts are significant. Mm-hmm. So I love these tournaments at Poker House are amazing.
To 1,500.
That's serious. That's like,
It's a paycheck.
It's not like a min buy. I mean, or min win or that's
Yep.
4th place.
5x your money for 4th.
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, Poker House has great structures, great tournament structures.
And here again, he's telling me the very next hand, he went to deal and 2 cards came off.
Oh, that's right, because I thought he came in and sounded like really sexy in my pajamas. But yeah, you're right. That's what it was. Yeah.
Well, that's what he was.
Bad.
That's probably that private text he sent you.
Oh, I'm so tired. I need a cup of coffee.
I'm drinking coffee.
Scallywags. I might play some cash after the stream. I might.
I messed up the other day. It was fun. Tammy says he's probably cleaning the camper van so we don't see him messy. No, he's right here with me. Oh, he mean after
the
game.
stream.
Ooh, AQ against AQ.
Oh, here we go.
There's no situation this doesn't get chopped. QP only has 3 big blinds. I mean, somebody might get a flush.
Yeah.
And Jerry, you can see, has just about 53% equity. He's got just a little bit extra with that suited. He has the diamond flush draw. QP needs 4 hearts or 4 clubs. Jerry only needs 3 diamonds. Cup, are you going to play that tournament in 15 minutes? Have you registered for it yet?
No, I haven't.
All right, good plan. Good plan.
Yeah.
You can late reg for it now.
Yeah.
Don't get blinded out.
Yeah. And plus, Min said it might not even happen.
It's a lot. We had a lot of traction when we were doing a toy drive, and with so many people up in Choctaw. Okay, it doesn't matter. Chop it up. Yep.
Yeah.
Aces and jacks, queen kicker. Chop, chop. With so many people up in Choctaw, we didn't run a tournament last night. We normally get 50, 60 people on a Thursday, and we got 30-something.
Yeah, it was 30-something.
36 maybe. And who's talking?
I was just going to ask that.
Is that the one seat? It has to be. QP. Yeah. I guess I've never heard him talk before.
Me neither.
I'm looking around. I didn't see anybody's lips moving. It was just QP with that COVID mask on. So
I knew it wasn't 6 Killer.
Yeah, no, 6 Killer sounds like somebody that's been chewing on broken gravel for his 60 years.
Exactly.
You know he was smoking bareback camels in 5th grade. Filterless.
Yeah.
You smoke? Did you?
Never? I used to smoke, yes.
How old are you?
I'm 56.
Okay, you got a couple years on me. When did you quit? How old were you?
2005
Oh, recently.
was when I quit.
I mean, 17 years ago.
Yeah.
Recently.
Recently.
Recently. I quit in 95,
Oh, wow.
but I smoked a pack of day Camels.
Ooh. Yeah, I used to work at the maximum security prison here in Texas, and
Okay.
I'd go through a pack and a half on an 8-hour shift.
Who are we talking about? Brittany Lee wants to know who we're talking about. We're talking about QP talking. And then we're talking about Gary Six Killer.
And then we're talking about smoking.
And we're talking about smoking. Jerry folds Jack 7, which is
To
a
raise of
good fold.
26K.
Yeah, he tried limping in, and the Six Killer says, no limps for
Yeah.
you. I've got the A and the J.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a look at these chip counts. We haven't done that for a minute. Who do you think's up on top? You think it's still 2? It is. Barely just edged above Six Killer. Jerry with 226, still recovering from that big pot he lost to 2 with pocket 10s. And QP and
Yeah.
Jack both with 75,000, 12 big blinds.
Yeah. I'm surprised they're both still in it, because I
They're-
would not be if I was in their spot. I
They're
would have
each
done
waiting
something
for the
stupid.
other one to bust.
Yeah.
Poker Monkey has never smoked a cigarette in his life. Well, I'll buy a pack tomorrow. Just kidding. Eddie will let you have one of his.
Uh-oh. Jack's got 9-8 suited. That's a tempting.
It is
Oh,
tempting.
he just checked. Okay.
The problem is
Big blind.
he's got QP with,
Uh-oh. Flush draw now.
and that's all of it. Six Killer with bottom pairs, not going to call against a queen or a king. Jack has to rip it in right there
Yes.
and make those guys fold.
He's got to love that hand he has right now. Ooh, no.
Now I just check behind.
Yeah. That's 10,000. Actually, that's a good bet.
I was gonna say
that's a good bet with 2 kings on the board,
Six
actually.
Killer calls 10,000.
The heart binks. Watch out. Nope.
Doesn't do it. Oh, he does it as 9 though.
Wow.
Accidentally, he's not happy with that. It's gonna go check.
I bet you he is happy.
He has
I bet
value.
you he bets big.
Oh, I'll bet you he checks behind. I'll bet you $5. I'll bet you a beer.
Okay.
Oh,
I bet you a beer, too.
all right. Well, I win then. Because he checked behind.
Oh,
When I groaned that he checked behind, and so I lost.
I didn't even see it on the screen, and it's right in front of my face. All right, I owe you a beer.
Wow.
I'm not folding. I'm not folding the. I'm not folding the 9.
You know how mad he's gonna be when he sees that he has the
Yeah.
best hand and he just lost it.
Yeah.
That play.
I'm not putting nobody on a king in that situation.
How
I
about a
lose to a
queen?
queen, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't care. I got to make a move. I got like 10
Look
big
at how
blinds.
annoyed Jack is right now. He's like,
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I made a move on the turn.
Yeah.
They both called me with
Yeah.
nothing. I suck out, and then I fold because they're both putting chips in the pot.
Yeah, and I have been in his spot so many
I
freaking
know.
times. It's so frustrating.
And you're going, why are you guys so bad that I have to fold?
Yep.
That was a horrible bet. That was a horrible call.
Yes.
What are you guys doing?
And I'm sitting there kicking my butt for the next 10 minutes of what.
Why can't I be worse and just call with third pair?
Yeah.
I know.
But seriously, those kings.
All right, so
but
I
no,
say
we're
that,
kings.
but in reality, that was a great bet by 2 when they both checked to him. And Six Killer went, I don't think you have anything. And so, I'm mad if I'm Jack and I'm berating their bad play, but both of them played it well.
Yeah, they did.
And yeah, that's what Scallywig says. ICM, he's like, man, he should have shoved the flop and he would have won the hand.
Yeah.
I mean, he would have ended up with the best hand, but he would have won it on the flop.
Exactly.
Because they would have both folded.
Exactly.
Very frustrating if you're Jack right there. And now he's got 6-10 in the small blind, and it's just limping around, so he's going to get a cheap one as long as Zach doesn't do something. And Zach lets it go. He only checks his queen jack. He's got 28 big. Zach's in that awkward middle spot, and it's not awkward anymore. Now he's super happy.
Jack
Jerry's
and Zach
got
was
a
hit it.
flush draw.
Nut
Zach
flush for
has
Jerry.
top pair. There's 26,000. Great bet. I was gonna say there's 30,000 of the pot.
Wow.
Wow, just bully these guys around with your
Yeah.
draw. He's
Beautiful.
He's bluff.
What a play. What a man.
Oh, Zach can't do anything.
No, he's got to call. He's either got to call or shove.
You can't though, because you got QP and Jack who have no chips left. You don't want to go out in 6th place when all you got to do is wait for those 2 guys to lose.
Oh, I know. That's so tempting there, but still.
Oh, now he's got 2 pair. Now he's got
got
2 pair. I'm not rooting against Jerry, but Zach has 2 pair. Oh, he's got a no, he's got 3 pair now. But it's the best hand. I think it goes check, check again. And Zach's going to pick up a big pot. Oh, wow. Jerry had such a great flop for his hand.
Yes, he
and
did.
Zach just got stubborn with it. But I was going to say, with QP in the 1 seat, and let's look at these stack sizes.
And Zach.
QP in the 1 seat and Jack right there with
Jack.
nothing. You can't bust before those guys do. Lulu says Jerry's going to be 81 years old in just a few months, and he's still dry sharp. He's still
81?
dry sharp. Very sharp. Thank you for translating. I was like, I've never heard the term dry sharp, but Jerry is dry sharp. No, Jerry is very sharp.
81.
I would have lost that bet
And all
by
that,
about 10 years.
All that hair. I hate his guts.
I used to shave my head.
Man.
QP makes it 19,000 with a suited king. I don't love it. I just want to shove if I have less than 10 big
I'm just going
blinds.
to go all in or nothing. And that would have been a good shove hand right there, too.
Yeah. In the hijack. Okay, it gets through regardless.
Yeah.
And he picks up the 15,000 in blinds and annies. But with less than 15 big blinds, we just have to start shoving
Yeah.
so we can see all 5 cards.
Yeah.
I don't want to have 2 call and then bet the flop and I have to fold.
Right.
I want to see all 5 cards for 15 big blinds, punish you for calling me, and if you do call me, let me see all 5 cards
Right.
so I can suck out if you're ahead.
And you're right, too, because there's so much pressure in this tournament because the 4th place is not – it's significant
Yep.
money. I got to
Yeah.
I can't stop from saying that because –
$1,500. Jack has 7 big blinds now. QP has 15 big blinds. Jerry, Zach, 2 6 killer with that hand. Takes the chip lead. Not with that hand. He took it a few hands ago.
Yeah. Now, 4th place was just insignificant, just barely cashing. I don't even care about 4th place.
Ooh, Zach's got 2 kings now. And he's up
There we
against
go.
Jack, who's going to raise it with Queen Jack.
He's going
Jack
in?
did go all in. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
So, unfortunately for Jack,
You knew you was in trouble.
Yeah, get some help.
he's like, man, he picked the wrong time to make a move.
Yeah.
I love the move
I
because
do
you have
too.
to make it.
You got him. Yep.
And he picked 2 face cards and said, let's go with it now.
Yeah.
And Zach just woke up with the K
Yeah.
and the K. He hit a queen.
Uh-oh.
Hey, cross your fingers. We got a queen or a jack. They're all live. Oh, there it is. All right, he's got to dodge a king, a 9, or a deuce. And he does it.
Wow.
Oh,
no.
he hits a straight. Oh, he hit a straight.
Oh, that was sick.
Oh, up and down.
Wow.
Wow, I didn't even see the straight.
Wow.
I said he had to dodge a 9, a king, and a deuce. I forgot to say, and that gut shot 10 for a straight.
Wow. Oh, and I don't blame that Queen Jack shove.
No, that's a great.
all.
No, I'm just
He
saying.
just ran into it.
I said QP has to shove.
Yeah.
You have to shove.
Yeah.
You got 2 face cards. Let's get it in.
You better believe it.
And you outflop him.
Yeah.
No matter how that hand plays out, that
Yeah.
decision was decided when Brian cut the deck.
Yep.
That all those guys were going to get all their chips in the middle.
Exactly. Well played.
QP is super excited about that.
Yep.
Let's take a quick look at the stack sizes. 6 killer still way at the top. QP 90,000, 15 big blinds. That's plenty of time. Jerry losing traction now with these guys doubling up. I mean, this is a tough game. Scallywigs in the chat asking, if you could only play cash games or tournament for the rest of your life, what do you do? Cash games.
Cash games. If that was my only choice, you better believe it. Great question, but yeah, definitely cash.
Yeah, I'm too much strategy in tournaments.
Oh my gosh.
So Jerry, small blind, 5-7, flops a straight draw up and down.
Up and
needs
down.
a 4 or a 9. QP's got no part of this. 6 killer has top pair, no kicker. I think. Ooh, now he's got 3 aces, and he doesn't care about kickers anymore. That gives Jerry, he still has a 4 or the 9. He calls. He needs a 4 or 9. The 4 of clubs has been folded. Doesn't get it. He's going to lose another significant pot.
Wow.
I'm drawn.
6 killer's like, what are you doing? You're scaring me. He said I had a 3 kicker. I wasn't happy about it. All right. That was a significant pot. Let's look at this.
Well, I thank you very much.
Jerry, 146,000. He needs a quick double up, and you got to quit giving chips to 6 killer. It's hard to do because Gary 6 killer will just take your chips.
Yeah.
He's good. All right.
That was a good open. He was good.
Zach
hand.
with king, queen, 47 big blinds. He's in fine position. 2 has he's kicked a couple of punts, so he's down. He's got to tighten up a little bit.
Oh, queen 9 folded. I just saw it look like somebody had queen 9 and it flashed off the screen.
100% it was QP.
Okay.
If somebody folded queen 9, it would have been QP in that situation. He's only got
15 big blinds, I think.
down to 12 now.
Ooh, I would have thought about that one.
Down to 12. But he just paid the blinds and antes, so he's got 5 free hands.
Right.
Well, not 5. He's got 3 free hands. So he's going to sit back and wait.
Yeah, and this is, I've noticed when my tournament play, this is where I usually start making my mistakes, is that if I get in shorter stacks, I
Yep.
end up being too aggressive.
Yep. And that's tough because you want to be aggressive, but, and this is what we were talking about when, what do you want to play, tournaments or cash? If I make a mistake in the tournament, I'm out. If I make a mistake in cash, I just reach into my pocket and I grab more chips.
Exactly.
You can hear in the background their blinds went up. Zach now has top pair. QP has middle pair. Nobody else has much of anything. I missed a whole bunch of stuff in the chat.
And Zach just checked.
After this hand, I'm going to go find out what you guys are talking about.
Well, they're talking about 2 Irish whiskey cakes that Rena made.
Oh, I mean,
Because she didn't like the first one. She said it was ugly, so she made another one.
I will eat ugly cake.
I love ugly cake. Are you kidding me?
Three ways to the turn. Zach locks it up with 3 queens. Everybody else is drawing dead. He's going to slow play now and let 2 bet at it.
Definitely. Ain't scared of nothing. So on the river, I'll just call. We're at 27,000. I would just call and hope that he barrels again.
Yeah, just check call, check call.
And
I mean, you hope.
because 2's aggressive, and hopefully he's just going to step at it again.
Yep.
It looks like he might come in for a raise. Nope. Looks like a call. Perfect. Good job, Zach. So tempted right there when you got trips.
Yeah.
Instead of thinking
to protect
ahead.
it. Oh, 6 of diamonds hits,
Uh-oh.
which doesn't do anything,
No,
but he
it's-
doesn't know that.
Exactly. He's thinking, oh crap. 2 sucked out on me with the
Yep.
flush.
He's like, why didn't I raise that
Yeah.
turn?
But again, I've learned also not to be afraid of the river flush
Yep.
card.
Two's gonna finally give up.
Oh,
He's
I
not
think-
he didn't come here to give
there
up.
he goes. He's reaching for chips.
It's gonna be a big one.
Now Zach, oh come on,
All right,
buddy.
are we betting?
Gotta call.
I'll give you your double or money. Is he gonna call? Oh, he's.
He's gonna call. Good job. Yeah,
Wait,
you
wait,
know
wait.
you gotta call.
What's
Don't be afraid of the flush.
You take call.
I call.
Do you think he's gonna call?
I think
You
he
already
will
owe me
call.
a beer.
I think he will call.
All right, I'll take he won't call. I think he will call personally, but I'm gonna give it to you. All right, now I owe you a beer and you owe me a beer.
How many times you've done that to me?
It is starting?
How many players are in?
Yeah, you've done it.
4.
Nah.
Then we'll wait. Yeah. We can lay Reg. They're starting the 10 o'clock tournament out there.
I was thinking, I wish I had this hand.
Good call. Tough call. Gutsy call.
It was tough.
So many people automatically go, yep, he got the flush, he got the flush. But he did the right thing. He
Yeah.
realized, you know what?
Hey, he wasn't happy about it.
Yeah. Because you know two's aggressive.
Yep.
And
Just check call the
Yeah.
whole way.
great hand, great call. And great check on the turn to allow two to bluff like that. Well played. All right, Jerry should open raise this one. He just calls into the gun with ace 3 of hearts. Three ways to a flop and an ace hits. There you go. And Jerry just pot bets it, and then it's going to be a fold. It's a good hand by Jerry. Although I would have open raised with ace 3 of hearts, but turned out good for him.
It worked. Whoops, wrong button.
He might have limped that ace 3 of hearts, assuming somebody was going to go ahead and raise over him. Then he might have just maybe used that as a 3-bet, possibly. I don't know his strategy, but that's always possible. Keep you under the 5-2. That should be a fold. 6 killer, 9-6 fold, 9-2 fold. Uh-oh, pocket queens for 2. Zach's going to open with 9 jack offsuit. 2's going to raise this. Probably what? Oh, he just calls. 2's getting a little tricky there with those queens.
It's getting really tricky. Zach makes it 20,000 with Jack 9.
Might get him paid. He just calls. And that's actually a good board for 2.
Two's only got 17 big blinds left. He's going to put
Zach leads out.
56K pot. I like betting 20K.
Yep. If I was 2, I'd just call. Because that did not hit Zach's opening range.
He'll probably make it 50.
All in?
Oh, that's too much.
Way too much.
You now
I'm snap folding.
if Zach's got Jacks, 10s, 9s, he's getting a call from him. And that's what 2 was hoping. He had
Yeah.
a stronger hand than he had.
Yeah.
As it is, Zach was bluffing, and it didn't
Yeah.
matter what that didn't matter at all because Zach was done with the hand. So he could have called and then check on the turn and check on the river, but
Yeah.
Zach was done with the hand.
That's probably how it would have run
So
out,
that
too.
didn't matter at
Yeah,
all.
you're right.
Darren asking if that card room in Houston is still their champions. I'm not positive. 2 years ago, the first time I met Hayden and Kim, they hired me to come stream a tournament for them. And Darren up in Minnesota went with me.
Oh, wow.
Little fun fact.
So-
And that's also where I met Eddie.
Really?
And then they all moved up to Dallas. They needed help streaming here. Called me. I came down. The rest is history.
Wow. That's really cool. Okay, here we go. Six killer. See the connector? He hits. He hits his 8.
Top pair for 6 killer. Leads out for 15K, which is about, I don't even know. Yeah, that's like 2 big blinds. It's a very small bet.
Yeah.
Scallywag saying he didn't like the shove. Zach might have peeled one more time.
Might have.
No, Zach is 100% done with that hand. He was bluffing, and
I agree. If it was roles were reversed, I would agree because 2 probably would have.
yeah, 2 will peel again.
Yeah. I
But
think you're
Zach
right.
was done with the hand.
I think you're right.
As soon as he put in that continuation bluff, he was down. He was locked down poker.
I like the way Scalawags is thinking though.
I like all options,
Yeah.
you know, and I like to talk about all options.
Yes.
Like speaking of 2 right now, he's making it 45 to go. House hunting, not doing any of it. Kristen's looking at stuff. All right. So 6 killer makes it 15. 2 with 2 overcards going 8-7 deuce. That doesn't hit you.
Nope.
Calls. Nobody has a heart, but it might scare 6 killer.
Yeah, but now he's got to open it or
Yeah, he's got to open it.
and
Straight draw.
a decent pair.
He's checking for pot control. If 2 bets, like let's say 40,000, it's going to be really hard for 6 killer to continue.
Yeah, especially now there's a flush on the board as well.
Well, that's what 2's representing.
Exactly.
45. Great bet. This is tough.
Yeah.
Let's listen. We got so much noise in the background. It's a big tournament going on. He's gonna count it out. I think he makes a call.
It would be an amazing call, and we're just on the turn too. You also got to think, what's he going to do on the river?
Yep.
Is he going to shove on me on the river if I make this call?
He does call.
Oh my gosh!
If another heart comes out, 2 wins his hand.
This is sick.
He needs a diamond, doesn't. Wow, the board's just worse and worse for 6 killer.
This is ulcer time.
He leads out for 85.
No
Blocker
way.
bet. That was not in my options.
That was amazing.
That was not in my. If I wrote a script
What?
about what was going to happen,
That
Gary
way.
leading the river would not have been
No.
in my book.
I've noticed Gary donk bets a lot on the flop, I've noticed. But on that river, facing all that aggression, just to turn it around.
Yeah, that was
amazing.
yeah.
Wow.
I need a cup of coffee. How are you doing?
I need a cup of coffee so bad.
All right, I'm gonna go get this coffee. You take yours strong and black.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh, I'll get it for you.
All right.
I'm the guest. I'm gonna do it.
All right. Well, I was gonna say I'm gonna get it because you're the guest. Here you go. I got tip money. Black, here. Thank you. I'll bring my own cup. All right, QP with ace queen goes all in for 41,000. We are on the money bubble, and that's a great spot to go all in when it folds to you. There was no money bubble talk, which, as you know, I love. No money bubble talk. I didn't come here to pay the bubble. I came here to make money. Paying the bubble does not eliminate the bubble. Paying the bubble moves the bubble, and we don't do that. Jerry's like, why didn't you call Gary 6 killer? "18 minutes left before break." Gary says, you don't want me to call. I'm hitting everything. This is a fun one. I am really glad we streamed. We almost did not stream. Eddie the Asian Sensation made it to the final table, and we were not going to stream. And he busted in 9th place and came over and said, let's do it. I'll run Action Tracker. You jump in the booth. Let's stream. And here we are. And I'm super glad. I've got a ton of people in the chat. We've been streaming for so long, I forgot to give you guys points. Let's go. Add points. 500 to everybody watching. Hey, guys, every half hour, if I forget to... Let's do this. When the blinds go up, I'll give you points. That way I'll remember. So I just popped off and gave you another 500 points. Darren, you've got 4,600. Go check now. You should have 5,100. Oh, yeah, you got 4,612. Gamble. Our king high is good for 2. We got 4 players to a flop. 6 killer's going to call with a queen high. We're down to 3 players. King 2 has a full house. Oh, Gary's going to bluff at it with a queen kicker. And he bet 15. Let's make it like all in. Nope, that won't do it. Yeah, you're only chopping with another king. You know, 6 killer doesn't really have any call hands. Let's look at the chips. How are we doing, guys? 6 killer up at the top with 472. Zach, the dark horse, 341 after eliminating Jack. That was quick. Thank you. Jerry in 4th place with 150,000 chips, and QP in the 1 seat with 49,000 chips. Blinds are 4,000, 8,000 with an 8,000 big blind Danny.
Nice.
Eddie Bat running commentary in the chat saying a couple of the people were upset they weren't going to stream. It was their first final table, and so he licked his wounds from getting 9th place and put on his big boy pants, and he's working right now for the hashtag for the fans.
So awesome. Eddie's a man.
He is. That's why he's the best.
Here we go. Decent possibility for a big hand right here.
We got the Kojak against the Ace 10. Jerry makes it 24,000 to go. I like that bet. All clubs. Oh, wow.
Oh,
why does 2 just outflop him every time? Scallywags rubbing more salt in Eddie's volunteer role here. The nuts. Not only does he have the nuts, Jerry just hit top pair. I don't think Jerry's going to put a dime in this pot, though. 2 should check. There's no way 2 should bet right now.
No.
When Jerry's betting at you, let him keep betting.
Yep.
Ah, man. All right, there's a flush on the board. Anybody with a club higher than a 6 wins. Ooh. Yeah, I can't call. Jerry's down to 70,000 chips, 8 big blinds.
Oh.
2 just, it's 2's night.
Man.
It's 2's night. Jerry is looking good, and he is getting beat up on the felt. We have 5 players left on the money bubble. The next one out gets $0, and then it's 1,500.
Yeah, this is huge. This is
so
where...
right there, You see QP just eyeballing Jerry. He's like, man, we're close.
Yeah.
All I got to do is wait for Jerry to make one mistake, and I make $1,500. This is where the pucker factor gets real.
Exactly. And I can feel it even in the booth.
Yeah,
that's
even
just
though
like
it has
the
nothing
tension.
to do with us. This is where they go, hey, let's pay the bubble. I go, no, let's just keep playing.
Yeah.
He makes it 16.
Huh. You just folded.
Gary Six Killer or Jerry? I have Jerry's phone. They're on break right now in 15 minutes. Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
Two's got queens. This is exactly
Wow.
how I lost.
Oh, my gosh.
This is exactly how I lost.
Buckle up, people.
Laura had queens. I had ace king. We got doll in, and queen won. Now, I'm a super big fan of Jerry. I met him 2 hours ago, and I want good things for him. He came to the final table as a chip leader.
Yeah, he did. He sure did.
Six Killer's going to fold to...
Definitely.
Wait! No, he's not.
What?
He's going to definitely call against Jerry's weak all in because it's only a couple of blinds.
That's
and then
true.
two played this beautifully by just calling Six Killer.
Oh, man.
So he's going to get a bunch of more chips out of him. And now two is going to shove.
Come over the top.
Wow.
I'll just shove.
Jerry says you're welcome.
I want a heads up. I want to be heads up if I'm two. Here we go.
Honestly, if I'm Jerry, I want them both in here so I can triple up.
Yes. And if I'm two, I want to be heads up. There we go. All in. Good all in.
And now
Six Killer's gonna
Gary's
fold.
going, what are you doing?
Yeah. Now Six Killer's going to fold.
Yeah, he's like, what are you doing? Let's gang up on him and knock him out.
Right. Because that would be the perfect strategy.
Yep.
Check it all the way down.
Check it down. What if Jerry hits an ace? Gary might
Yep.
hit a 6.
Exactly. So if I'm at the table, I'm mad right now.
You know who's super happy? QP.
QP. He's probably
QP
sitting there
the
doing
ones-
jumping jacks right now.
We got the chip leaders just banging heads right now. The ICM implications.
It's huge, and they should not be banging heads.
No, they should
just
be
call
waiting.
and check down.
They should call tournament strategy, bust out QP, and then let's fight it over once we've got the 1,500 secure.
Yeah.
Six Killer is so annoyed right now that two doesn't know how to play a tournament.
Exactly.
That he doesn't understand the strategy.
Exactly.
Not that he doesn't know how to play a tournament. I didn't mean
Correct.
that at
Right.
all.
Right.
He is. That's exactly what I would have done in
Oh,
this
yeah.
situation.
And most people would
because
have done
he got so many chips out of Six Killer.
Exactly. Get this guy
After-
out. We're automatically in the money.
That hand worked out perfect for two. Six Killer raises. He smooth calls, looking weak. Jerry jams. Six Killer calls behind. Now he's got that extra 59,000 out of Jerry, or out of Gary Six Killer. Excuse me. And he's annoyed. He's gonna see the cards QQ, AJ, AK, and it's a race. Now, like I said, I lost this race earlier, so.
Yeah, so you hear them talking in the background right now, but he didn't do the right thing. Someone said he did the right thing, and then
Well, Jerry did.
Six Killer's like, no, he didn't do the right thing.
See, if an ace or a king hits with a 6, two messed up.
Yeah.
If there's no 6, or a 3 or an 8. The Six Killer has a straight.
Man.
If an ace or a king hits, and it does hit,
What?
and 2 just gives Jerry a ton of chips.
Oh.
And he would have been out.
Yep.
Gary's exactly right.
Yep, that's
You
what
just
he's
check
saying.
it down. You don't lose any more chips.
Oh.
Hey, he could play his hand any way he wants to.
And Jerry's up to 116.
Yeah. And Six Killer is 100% correct. And Jerry's right by saying he can play the hand any way he wants to.
Everybody's
That's
correct.
true, but there's strategy involved to where you don't play it any way you want to. You play it with it's going to get you the money.
Yep. So Gary is so annoyed. Gary,
Yeah.
6 killer, should have all of those chips that Jerry is stacking right now. All of those chips are Gary's chips. And
QP sitting there going, crap, now I'm going to have to play a hand with 6
now,
blinds.
6 killer has ace king. Let's see how he plays it.
Yep. Crazy dynamics going on.
QP says, man, I almost laddered up.
Yep.
I was 1 card away from ladder.
He's sitting going, I should be in the money. Oh, crap.
And the next hand, Gary might get all those chips anyway.
There we go.
Jerry just got to hold on to him for 1 hand.
And QP with suited connector, 7-8.
25, just calling.
I'm shoving. 7-8, I'm shoving.
No,
I'm shoving.
He's got 4 big blinds left. You're
shoving.
getting called.
You got to shove.
You got to hope.
You got to hope they're playing big cards.
Yeah, you got to. You're playing the numbers. They're playing the letters.
Yeah. With 4 big blinds, I'm like, and that's, I can't. Yeah, I think he shoved right. I think it was correct.
I think so. Also, I like the shove there. You know, you go high, I go low.
Yeah. I'm connected.
Here, let's listen to him try to talk them out of calling.
And obviously he's frustrated from the QP's frustrated from the last hand, thinking I should already be in the money right now. I shouldn't even be in the possibility of going home. I should be in the money right now.
That's a call. Jerry's going to call.
Definite call. They're going to check it down.
3-way. Yeah.
Hopefully they just check it down.
As long as it's not an ace or a king or a queen, it will get checked down.
Man.
If there's an ace, Jerry might lose a bunch of chips.
Yeah.
6, 6, 10. That
7,
opens
8.
it up.
You got a
QP's
gut
got
shot.
a 9, 7, 8. Oh. All right, QP's out. They're going to chop up his money.
Dang. Good game, QP. He hung in there. He battled. He hung in there.
He did. Well played, QP. I'm shoving on that bubble.
Yeah. 100%.
With 7-8, you can't just wait around.
Yeah. 4 big blinds.
left.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we got 5 more minutes to go before break.
God, this is so exciting. I'm so exhausted. Just drove from California. I'm so grateful. Thank you for asking me to come into the booth
Happy
tonight.
to have you.
So much fun.
I'd have been sitting here yelling by myself. I'm going to turn down that table mic a little bit. Gary's still complaining that he didn't win all those chips
Yeah.
2 hands ago. Let's look at these stack sizes while we're sitting here. Gary 6 killer up at the top with 55,000 chips. Zach behind him with 42.
Anybody's
at
game.
28, and Jerry at 26. 26 big blinds, guys.
You're
you
in
don't
it.
know how tournament poker works.
So you could double up immediately.
26 big blinds is perfect. Jerry could double through 6 killer, and they would flip flop.
Exactly. Oh, wow. And now everyone's in the money.
We're in the
now
money.
The game's going to really start turning
They
up.
can loosen up because you know who can start playing now? Zach.
Yes.
Zach can start playing because he was handcuffed for the last hour.
Oh, and I can just tell in his demeanor right now. He just seems different. He's like, all right, let's go.
All right, Lulu. We are at 1,500. What are we buying next?
Good raise of 20. Jerry's probably going to call with pocket 5s.
Jerry's
2.
going to raise. Jerry raises.
Oh, that'd be great. Actually, 5s would be a great hand to raise.
Yep. Boom. There's the raise.
2 should fold.
He says, yeah, I hear you, but I'm betting 40. Gary's still trying to give out poker classes at the table.
Good 3-bet by Jerry. Good
He's
bet
like,
with those pocket 5s. I love that.
So Zach raises it to 20. Jerry 3-bets it to 40.
Oh, yeah.
Jerry has the best hand with 2 5s.
Yeah, and I would have bet a little bit bigger with those 5s.
Yeah, it was
just a min click.
A min click was too small.
Too small.
But now he's going to continue and win the pot anyway. So
There he goes.
Irregardless.
Still worked out.
And I said irregardless as a joke, but nobody knows that.
Exactly.
So I do know it was regardless.
Right.
I am an educated man.
Yeah.
But we say irregardless in
Minnesota.
No, as a joke, like because it's not a real word.
Oh.
All right. Jerry is back in it, moving in the right direction. Picks
Definitely.
up that pot. 2 is in 4th place. He's right behind Zach after taking those extra chips from him. 6 Killer still up ahead and annoyed.
Yep. I think he's going to be annoyed for a couple of days, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, and you know who's going to be more annoyed?
QP.
QP is so mad. He's going to go home and kick his dog.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, slap his cat.
I know.
He's
It's
just
going
gonna
to be
so mad. He's like, I had $1,500. I already had it.
Literally had
and,
it. Should have had it.
And this guy shoves.
Yeah. And that happened to us. That happened to me a couple weeks ago in another tournament.
6 Killer does hit top here.
Same thing happened. Dude shoved it. Everybody at the table's like, dude, we're supposed to just call and check it down. And he's like, oh, yeah, you're right. I messed up.
Let's see. Bathwater says, stop calling 3 bets a double a raise min clicks. Please, it's not a min click. Okay, I'm willing to learn. What is it called? When all you can do is min raise.
Yeah, it's just
It's a min click.
It comes from online poker where it's just
Well, I mean, I don't know. I want to see this explanation because it's a min raise.
Yeah.
Click it back.
And it comes from online where you just min click it.
I think he knows that. But I want to hear his explanation of why it's not called that because maybe I've been using it wrong. So I would love to learn what it's actually called.
I don't know what the sheet, I don't know what the...
Coach bags. Lulu's buying Coach bags with that 1,500. 8 to 20.
So from pearls to Coach bags?
Yeah, fourth place is 15. Yeah. Fourth place is 15. So one of us 15, 20, 25.
8 to 20.
Eddie, I agree with
Raises
that.
12. 32 is a min click.
Do you see Eddie's?
That's what I said. Unless you stop calling 3 bets a double a raise min clicks. It didn't double the raise. Wait, now I'm trying to do math.
Yeah,
You're right. You're absolutely right. Thank you.
What?
Because he all right, so he didn't all right. No, you're 100% right. Thank you for pointing that out for me. I'll explain it after this hand. What he means. I do appreciate that. So if it was post flop,
Okay.
and I bet 20 and you go 40,
Yeah.
that's a min click.
Yeah.
Pre-flop, blind is 10, I make it 30, you make it 60, that's not a min click.
No.
A min click would have been 50 because of the
There would
min
have been a
raise.
minimal raise.
You're right, I didn't think of that. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. That's totally true.
Yes, we have alcohol on the premises. I left a lot last night. Who...
Do you see Eddie's alternatives?
Yeah, we should jump in the tournament. I'm trying to find. Everybody's talking so much I can't see. Bathwater. Where are you out of Bathwater? Are you in Dallas? DFW? Okay. I'm going to turn down the table mic because sometimes dealers say stuff when they're not supposed to. And the next thing I'm going to do is turn on. First of all, let's get the stack sizes right. Jerry's the boss, don't you know? All right. I'm going to click on max camera. And I'm going to click on transition. Wow. What? Oh, wait.
I was going to say, wow, my co-commentator's ugly as hell.
No, check out the pajamas. No, what I'm going to say is the blinds are going up. Everybody's getting 500 points. Okay. Exit out of there. Wow. What a fun 2 hours.
It's been so much fun.
Holy cow.
So much flip-flopping on the leaderboard to strategy play, misplay.
I'm super excited that Bathwater pointed that out, that I have been saying it wrong. And I'm going to now. Thanks a lot. Now it's going to be my pet peeve when people start saying that.
Yeah.
Oh man, 6 killer, 54 big blinds with 437,000 chips. Zach, 37 big blinds with
Anybody's
297,000
tournament.
chips. Jerry, 35 big blinds, 282,000 chips. 24 big blinds, 198,000 chips. We are coming back to 5,000, 10,000 with a 10,000 big blind Annie, and those numbers are going to turn into 19, let's round that up to 20, 28, 30, and 44.
Yeah.
It's going to get dicey. Let's look at win rates. 6 killer. Nope, wrong button. Payouts. That's what I wanted to see. Everybody guaranteed $1,500 for a $300 tournament. 5x your money.
Beautiful.
First place, $4,000. We're buying pearls, Lulu, with $4,000. And
Look at this structure, ladies and gentlemen. This structure, fourth place, $1,500.
what's that?
So many times it's just nothing. I cashed.
30.
Big deal. I doubled my buy-in or whatever. It's like, This
So
is huge.
how do you feel about this 10% payout? Because that's what we're doing right now. We're exactly 10%. If we hit 41, 31 to 40 is 4 people.
yeah,
41 to 50 is 5 people.
right.
We used to pay out a little deeper and not as much. So we would have before, like let's say a month ago, probably November, we would have been paying out 5 people right now.
Personally, I like this better
You do. You like to be
Because-
a little more top heavy, a little
because
more
the better
concentrated.
players make the money. I like that. Personally,
Now,
that's just my opinion.
and that's valid. That's an opinion.
But for regular players,
Yep.
which I am a regular player,
Right.
like to be able to say they made the money.
And I want more money in the community, in the
Yes.
poker community. So when this guy busts with, let's say, $600 for
Right.
5th place, right?
Right.
Because it would have been something like that.
Exactly.
So 5th place gets $600 QP. He goes and plays cash for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
He has money to come back and play again
Yeah.
tomorrow. I like keeping more money in the poker community to keep
Okay.
us stimulated. But I also see your side of it where when we have a big first place prize, people
Yeah.
are looking at that going, wow, I'm going to go play this
Yeah.
Saturday tournament and get
Right.
$4,000.
Yeah. But then again, from your perspective, I totally see it
balance.
because, especially from a management perspective,
Yeah.
you want to be able to pay as many people as you possibly can.
Now,
And
what happens is that's 5 people that are tipping out instead of 4 people that
Oh,
are tipping
definitely.
out.
Definitely.
5 people that have money to go play in our cash room.
Yeah.
5 people that have money and have a good experience. And
yeah, if I was in management, I would probably make it a bigger pay pool.
I had
That was
bigger.
just me.
I got overruled by management. It says, let's pay 10%. I was like,
Wow.
whatever you guys want. I personally like to pay more people.
Yeah.
But I understand your side of it, so we'll do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Because so many times people are like, oh, I cashed, and
or I made it to day 2.
right. And I'm like, dude, that shouldn't even be your goal.
Yeah, I don't.
Your goal should be to freaking crush,
Yeah,
not cash.
I'm not trying to min cash.
No, I went first or second.
And one of the reasons I didn't argue too much, or I didn't not that I'm ever going to argue with management, but I didn't push back and try to explain my reasoning, is because so many of these tournaments chop and pay the bubble anyway.
Right,
That I was
right.
like, okay, let's officially say 10%, and you guys can organically make it deeper if you want to
Right.
on your own.
Right. And that's cool. And like, for instance, when I won the tournament here, oh my gosh, a couple months ago, me and Daryl chopped it, and for first, and I wasn't gonna.
Daryl plays tournaments?
I think
Cash game Daryl?
No, it's a different Daryl.
Different Daryl.
Yeah,
Okay. There's more than one guy in Texas named Daryl?
gray-headed older black guy. Awesome,
Oh, yeah.
Awesome
Great
guy.
player.
I played a lot with him at the other facility when I used to play over there.
Really,
And
really good guy.
awesome guy. I love him. And so when we got down to the final 2,
Pepper hair, great.
yes,
Yeah. Yep.
we got down to the final 2. I'm already thinking, no chop, no chop, no chop, and he wanted to chop. And out of respect
And you're like,
for him,
man.
I know, and I did. Because I love the guy, and it's just a personal relationship that I had. I just love the guy. So I was like, okay, we can shop. But I totally wanted to battle it out.
Hold on. Sorry for the response. Playing online right now. I used to deal it with Tog with a pet peeve for 3-bet that looked like a min clip cam thing. Yeah, no, I appreciate you making the clarification. I had not thought about it before. Yes, a min click is a min raise, and he did not min click at all.
Correct.
Post flop going from 20 to 40 is a min click. Pre flop going from 10 to 20 to 40 is not a min click. I did use that incorrectly. You know what's really annoying now though? Bathwater. I'm going to see everybody messing up like that, and it's going to annoy me now, whereas before I didn't notice it. It's kind of like when you're like, your picture's crooked and you don't notice it until somebody points it out, and all you can see is that crooked picture.
Right. Or
that's what's going to happen.
When I realized I actually don't look like George Clooney for all these years, and someone points it out, I'm like, are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness.
I'm like, dang, all this time I totally thought I was a stud, and I'm like, a dud. What a bummer.
All right, we're at payouts. Let's go back to stack sizes. So he is still on the 4,000, 8,000, 8,000 big blind ante. So these stack sizes are correct, but the big blind is not correct, because when these guys come back in just about, I don't know, a couple of minutes, because we're on a 15-minute delay and there's 18 minutes left on the clock. So in 3 more minutes, these are going to come back, and they're going to have a lot less big blinds. Lulu, you still with us? You still watching? Cliff?
And Bathwater. Oh, Bathwater. He used to deal where I used to play over there.
Watauga?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And,
I don't know. I still don't know who he is.
I probably know him. I don't know him, but I'm sure if you come to the mug tomorrow at noon, Mr. Bathwater.
I appreciate you correcting me so much that I will give you a hat, Poker House Dallas hat, if you come to the mug tomorrow.
You're so awesome.
No, I do not get offended if you correct me. I will. I mean, like, when I say something wrong.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to learn
use more hashtags, Eddie. I can't see what that says. No, if I do something wrong online or something, I do want to be corrected.
Oh, definitely.
Some people will correct you just to be a troll.
Right.
Oh, your asterisk. You can't even spell your.
Right.
And I don't do that unless it's somebody who I know they want to be corrected.
Right.
And I'm a guy that if I make a mistake, please tell me, because I do want to be corrected.
Yes, me too. I'm exactly the same way. Some people get real offended and puffed up about it. I'm like, dude, let me know.
I posted once, I said, look at all the heroes, HERO''S, playing in today's field. Well, it's not HERO''S, it's HERO'ES.
ES.
Here, there's an E in there somewhere. I might be spelled wrong, but the HEROE, whatever it is, it's not an apostrophe S.
Right.
That means this is the hero's cape.
Correct.
It's possessive form. And I tweeted that one out, and the guy sent me a text. He goes, I don't correct people, but I think you want to be correct. I said, I absolutely do appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we're back in the action. Let's turn this back up.
I am not a doctor. I work in insurance.
So,
okay.
Bathwater. All right, I'm gonna turn that down. So,
a meetup game.
It's a mug is meetup game, which you know, it's an acronym, and it's at noon. All the guys in the chat get together and play, and it's a 1-2 game. We're gonna get together. We're gonna have some adult beverages. We're gonna have cake and pizza, and we're just gonna have a good time. All the people that normally come into the chat are going to meet up tomorrow and play a little 1-2 game. Probably be about 2, 3, 4 tables.
Yeah.
Open to anybody. Bad
come.
flop for Zach. Zach makes it 22K pre-flop. 6 killer calls the extra 12K. Out flops him. And Zach's going to let it go. Nice bet. And so with that hand over, let's click on stack size. Now you see 2's got 19 big blinds.
Wow.
And 6 killer has 46 big blinds. Everybody's. Oh, I forgot to hit this button, so we're still clicking on us. Sorry.
Oh, and also for the meetup game tomorrow.
Yes.
The first 10 people that show up, I'm going to pay for your daily membership. But I also want to make it perfectly clear, I'm in no way affiliated or associated with Poker House Dallas. It's just me personally. But the first 10 that show up.
So if you do not have a monthly membership.
Daily.
Right, but if you have a monthly
Oh,
membership,
yeah.
then like, for instance, if I'm the first guy here, you don't have to pay mine.
Correct.
So are you going to pay the first 10 people that don't have it?
Correct.
All right, so
Yeah.
it's not like if the first 10 people, 7 of them have a monthly membership, and you're going to pay 3 of them that don't have it.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even think that far ahead.
Are you in for $100?
I'm in for $100.
All right, so the first 10 people that don't have a membership, so it could be like player 26,
Right.
who shows up and says, I don't have a membership, and you'd pay that one.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm in for $100.
That's
And,
see, I would have said I would have offered the 100, but when 7 people walked in and they all had monthly memberships already or annual memberships, I would have went, well, I saved $10. I saved $10. I saved $10. Who didn't have a membership? Okay, I owe $30.
Yeah,
I mean,
right,
that's
yeah.
what I mean, and that's fair
Right.
because you know, but you're offering $100 to the first 10 people who need it.
Yes.
I
Yes.
love it. Thank you. Tammy says you had me with wine.
Yeah, I got a bottle of Riesling in the camper van.
All right.
She wanted Riesling, so.
I got a bag of candy in the camper van, little girl. You want to see my puppy?
That's so messed up.
I missed that whole hand. I apologize. Oh, you know what it was? It wasn't even a hand. That's why I missed it. They were racing off those chips.
Oh,
They
good.
forgot to race off the 1Ks that break.
Good. Because so many times when I'm watching the stream,
Yep.
the commentators will get,
Yeah.
like we just did.
Yep.
And I'm sitting there going, oh, guys, you all
There's
just missed
action.
something
There's
huge.
action.
I get frustrated, and I just did it.
It happens a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I do better commentary when somebody's not sitting. Like if Eddie has to run grab coffee for us or something.
So is that a cue for
and
me
then
to go
I'm
get some more
boom,
coffee?
oh, no. I'm just saying we get distracted. We go off
Yeah.
on rabbit trails. We call it the Eric and Eddie rabbit trail. And we just start talking about blah, 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 blah.
You know who did really good commentary that day was Dude Maestro, Chris Larkin.
Yeah. He's a.
I was impressed.
Is he a professor in college or something?
I don't think so.
He's got some kind of educational background.
But he did really well. I was like, wow. I was really, really impressed. Nobody can match Hayden, but yeah. And that was his first time in the booth. And for Chris, and I was
Crazy
like, dang,
pineapple.
dude. He did really, really well.
Tammy says if you don't have to clean the van if you have enough drinks. All right, we got Terrell in the booth. Gary,
Six killer hits 8.
Nobody has a heart. 6 killer hits top pair. Zach hits middle pair. 2 has no part of it, but he has 1 overcard.
Correct.
And 6 killer is just going to pick up the blinds and antes.
Wow.
The rich get richer. Down to 4 players. Let's look at these chip stacks because it's tight. It's close. Really quickly. 18 for 2, 24 for Jerry, 25 for Zach. 6 killer way up ahead. And he's picking up a pair of deuces. Ducks, 2s.
And four-handed, any pair is huge.
Hard to make a pair.
Yep.
So it's just a limp pot.
Ooh.
Zach.
King high flush draw.
Open-ended straight draw, king high flush draw. I'm putting all of my chips in the middle if I'm Zach.
Yeah.
2's got top pair and a gut shot if a 6 shows up. Wow.
2 bets 30,000.
It's going to be a fold and a raise.
Reshove.
I want Zach to raise it, make it 90.
Yeah.
Make it 90. Now here, if he makes it 60,
Oh,
that's
shove.
a
He
mint
might just
quick.
shove.
All in.
He
Perfect.
just shoved. Oh,
Perfect. He might get a call.
Yeah,
2's
he
only
might.
got 13 bigs left. He's got top pair. He
I'm
might get a
betting
call.
on it. If I'm Zach, I'm
And
hoping he does
look at
call.
this.
There we go.
Yep. Now 2 has the best hand right now.
Right.
Zach needs a club, a king, a 3, or a 9. He has open-ended with a straight draw and an overcard. Jack doesn't do it. Club, king, 3, 9, doesn't do it. 2 doubles up.
Wow.
Wow! How does Zach miss every out?
Wow. He played it right, though, I believe.
Oh, for sure he did.
I like the way he
Oh,
had.
that was beautiful,
He had
Zach.
too many outs.
And 2 is not folding top pair,
Exactly.
3-handed.
Yep.
It's 4-handed, but only 3 people were in the hand.
Exactly.
Zach's down to 7 big blinds. 2's up to 37. They flop, flop, flip, flop, flippity, flop, flop, flip, flop.
Perfect.
Wow. Oh, nothing wrong with that at all, Zach. That's exactly what I'm doing. Check, shove. I mean, I would have made it 90 and been calling with a fist pump if he shoved on me.
Yes. Either way is going in, probably.
I mean, if the only way that, you know, if we play it slower, you might save some chips, but I'm not trying to save chips right now.
No.
You
I'm
give
trying
me
to win a tournament.
an open-ended, straight, flush, overcard, everything.
Yeah.
I'm just going to lose all my chips.
Yep, I'm very happy with that. Uh-oh, here we go. Big hand for
Well, that's
Big
just
Stella
not
again.
fair.
Did he just limp?
No, he bet a 50K.
Oh.
These are blues in play now.
Oh, my goodness.
Jerry's got the ace. Oh, Jerry's in trouble. 4-handed ace jack is a monster. Monster hand. We are guaranteed $1,500.
And he hits
Jerry's-
top pair for Jerry.
Yep.
Now he's
Lulu,
in
we're
big
done.
trouble.
He's got top pair, top kicker against
Jerry's
6
gonna
killers
shove.
over pair. Let's listen to this.
125 out there, no good, Gary? No, that's not correct.
No way, you can't
Don't
fold.
say no.
The bet was 50,000 from the 9. This is a parking lot, man.
You can never go. Wow!
What?
Whoa!
Oh,
Jerry's my new hero. I would have been broke so many times.
man. Okay, well, Jerry asked 6 killer, top pair's not good, and 6 killer said no. 6 killer shouldn't have said anything. He said, no, your top pair's not good. So he folds ace jack, and then he shows him his kings.
Wow!
He should have been
I
stacked.
Oh. I don't
How do
believe
you
you if
fold
you tell
top
me
pair?
top pair's no good.
I don't believe you either. But
And
I'm still
I'm-
shoving.
You can tell me no, and I'm still calling.
Oh my gosh, I'm at least calling with top
It's a
pair.
bluff.
Wow.
I'm surprised he just didn't snap shove.
I would have shoved and I would have said, all right, good night.
Yeah, hey, wrap the
game.
table.
I'm
Good
done.
GG.
No way I'm folding top pair.
Wow.
4-handed? No, I'm not. You can't fold top
No,
pair.
you call with ace jack to hit the jack.
Yes.
I'd rather hit the jack than the ace. I mean, you know, because
Wow, how did
better
that
chance
go?
you're up against ace, king, ace, queen, something like that, and you hit your jack.
Good
Wow.
shot.
All right, 2's got the best hand with the 5 and the 5. He bets 25.
And all 6 killer has a
Yeah.
gut shot.
He's got a gut shot and 2 overs. He doesn't think his overs are any good. He's going to let it go. He's way too good to call.
Yep.
Oh, sure, try hard.
Man.
Tammy, sure. Will Tammy win the mug? Sure. Try hard. It's not a tournament, right? It's
No.
a cash game.
Just cash
okay.
game.
Okay. For a second, I thought, a tournament. Wow. Lulu, extra hug for that fold.
I'm speechless on that one.
I'm not folding.
Nope. Nope. I would have busted out.
All right, guys, we're at the 224 mark. I'm giving you another 500 points for sticking around this long. Jump into Streamlabs.
6 killer folds queens.
Jerry goes
jack.
all in with an ace, and it gets through. He picks up the blinds and nannies. Add points, 500. You are welcome.
64 awesome viewers in our chat. Thank you guys for watching
11
tonight.
o'clock on a, what day is today, Saturday?
Yeah.
11 o'clock on a Saturday.
Love you guys.
6 killer up at the top with 56 big blinds. 2 has 40 big blinds. Jerry down to 15. He should be out.
Yep.
He had the parking lot hand. Parking lot hand means when you get this hand, if you play it, you end up in the parking lot.
Exactly.
And he is too good for that.
And Zach would have laddered up
Wow.
with hardly anything.
Crazy good. And Zach would have made an extra, what is the ladder, 1,500? No, 500.
Yeah.
1,500 to 2,000. All right, Jerry's got another ace-9, but he's in different position. I mean, if you don't say, if we're betting and you let me pick 6 killer, I'll give you odds.
Yeah.
Because he's got the most experience. He's got the most chips.
And the most
And I
experience
just like
is so huge.
I like his shot.
And yeah, the first thing you just said was experience. That is so
This
massive.
is, I think, his 3rd final table this week.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah,
Man.
he's a killer.
He is always on the final tables. I always see him all the time.
We had a $1,500 bonus if you could bag twice in August. In October, he was the first one to do it. Out of 4, only 4 people did it out of the 600 that played. 4 people bagged twice.
And
He
he
was
was one
the
of them.
first one to do it.
Wow, not surprised. And again, just having that experience, the calmness of the experience of I've been here, I've done that, is so huge.
And you can bet he's still annoyed that 2 bluffed him off,
Oh, definitely.
with those 2 queens.
All right, Zach shoved ace-9.
There's Eddie, the Asian sensation, in the background.
Don't want no spade or queen.
Queen, Jack, Spade. 9 doesn't do it. Zach has
He doubled up.
doubles through 2. Tammy's promising to get a sweatshirt for Frosty. So backstory, if you don't know, Frosty Nug Farms is a Canadian pot farmer who won I don't even remember what it was because it was like 7 years ago. Just kidding. It was in November. I was in Minnesota, home for Thanksgiving. He won whatever drawing they had for a hoodie. And 8 weeks later, he still has not received that hoodie.
Oh my gosh.
Why was that all in by 2 bad? Is it some ICM strategy? Yes. If you're talking about the queen versus 6-6 versus ace-king, like a half hour ago, if he would have just called, 6 killer would have checked it with him
Yeah.
and would have eliminated Jerry in 5th place.
Correct.
Instead, he goes all in with his queens, lets Jerry hit a king on the river. Jerry triples up, and he's still in the tournament instead of being out in 5th place.
Yep.
If he just checks it, Gary hits a straight with his pocket 6s. 2 loses the exact same amount, and Jerry's gone.
Yep. That's what that's.
So that's
true.
tournament strategy. And I said the only way this matters is if Jerry hits an ace or a king, and 6 killer could have beat him with a 6 or some goofy run out like a straight. He would have got a straight.
Right.
8, 7,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, that's just the unspoken rules of final table
It's-
play, and you can't
it's
say
just
it out loud.
strategy. Yeah,
and you can't say it out loud because it's collusion.
It's not something you talk about at all because it's
Can't.
collusion.
Yes, but everybody knows that's what you're supposed to do, or
Yeah,
normally
you
knows
just
that.
it's and it the other thing is it doesn't always apply. Like some people who hear that, like Blackbeard in level 3 tomorrow, don't check it down with somebody because somebody else is all in, because there's no ICM implications.
Correct.
Early.
Correct.
And a lot of new people, when they find this out, they go, oh, when somebody's all in, I check it down with
Right.
you. That's not what that means at all.
Correct.
But in certain situations, like just happened, then you would check it down to get rid of him. All right, Jerry is
Jerry's
finally
gone.
eliminated in fourth place.
Great game, Jerry.
$1,500. We're getting a coach bag and 2 pair on the board. 2's ace kicker.
GG's for Jerry. Good game. Good
Yep.
job.
Hey, it's
Well
great
done.
to meet you. Glad to have you in the chat. Christy and Cliff and Cliff's wife, who I forgot your name. He played his heart out. He was on the bad end of a couple of flips. But I will see him again, I'm sure. So thanks for having you guys. Let's look at these payouts now.
And then Lulu,
we got Jerry and 50.
Lulu is his wife.
Lulu
right?
is Christy, his wife.
Okay, good. So she's in the money as well.
She's buying a coach bag. We already know that.
She's banking. That's beautiful.
I mean, and I said, what happens if he doesn't win first place for the pearls? And she said, he's still getting me pearls.
Oh,
It's fine.
that's awesome.
He doesn't need to win your poker tournament to buy me pearls.
That's sweet. That's awesome.
So I already love these guys.
Yeah.
I only talked to her on the phone for 5 minutes.
Amazing. Are they from around here?
No idea. She asked where we were, so I'm guessing not.
Okay.
I'm guessing she's from probably, I don't know, Florida, because that's what everybody does when they turn 70.
Seems like it, right? I don't know.
And he's probably here for business or something. So she's like, where are you guys at anyway? You know, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they are from around here. And she just went specifically, what am I watching?
Right.
You know, I don't know. But
We're down to 3 people, ladies and gentlemen.
Frosty's finally going to get a sweatshirt. Lulu gets a coach bag.
So Frosty does a weed business in
Frosty
Canada.
has a marijuana farm in Canada,
Wow.
which I don't partake.
Me neither. I did in high school and threw up.
I did in high school and fell asleep, and I went, how is this fun for you guys?
Yeah, I know.
So we got Zach all in with 2 jacks against Killer's King 10. He needs a king or 10.
Oh, we got the
and
10.
he
Of
gets
course
it.
he got the 10.
Wow, that's why he's the best.
Oh,
We are heads up with
good grief.
2 and Gary. He gets a $2,000 pay jump, Zach does, for ICMing. He used to grow weed, not anymore. Now you just smoke it.
Yeah, right?
I mean, it's fine. I drink. And Cup in the booth is awesome. That other guy, I know.
Aw.
I mean, if he wasn't so dang smart, I wouldn't even let him back
I
here.
love Eddie.
All right, we are heads up. Now, people say, why do we get this empty picture? Because the cameras are programmed to go around the table every 7 seconds. And so even though there's nobody there, Gary Six Killer acted like he doesn't know how to play heads up tournament.
I know,
before.
right?
The button was there. So
He's like, is the button the small blind or the big blind or?
Yeah.
Just because the button moves, oh, man, mess that down. I mean, one more thing.
I love Gary Six Killer. He's so funny.
He's almost got a 2-to-1 chip stack.
Thank you so much. Were you going to shake my hand? You were going to slap me?
I was gonna dab you up.
Oh, you're.
Oh.
I don't know what dab means.
That's slap in my neighborhood.
Yeah, okay.
Can I get one more
didn't know that
coffee?
was called a dab.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Wow, I thought I drank coffee fast. All right, guys, we're heads up. You know what that means?
That
I'm gonna-
means Six Killer hit a jack on the flop. Good grief. Just running like that.
I love that 2 is doing well. The first time I saw him was last night. He came over, watched the stream, and asked about how to play on the stream. And I'm like, hey, no problem, just final table of tournament.
It's like, oh, okay.
And he's boom, deep
Amazing.
in the tournament.
Wow.
Looking at $2,500, and
Awesome story.
with 4,000 up top. No talk of bubble pay. No talk of chop. I love it.
Right.
It's poker. The points are for fun. It's all it's for. Do exclamation point, type in the word points. It'll tell you how many you have. And then you can gamble with them. You can duel with them. That's all it is. And I'm really super hoping YouTube doesn't send me a bill at the end of the month.
Right.
Because I got that Asian sensation here causing inflation. You know, I'll give you like 200, 250, 500.
Yeah. Asian.
Eddie's giving out thousands.
Eddie's like Oprah.
You get a point.
Yeah.
You get a point.
10,000 a cup.
Queen Dad against King Queen.
But in reality, it doesn't mean anything. Somebody said you should use points for selling shirts out. No, because we give away too many points. So you'd have to have like 1 million points to buy a shirt or something. King, Queen versus Queen 9.
And 2 diamonds for 2 as well.
6 killer needs a 9 or a 10. 10 for a straight, 9 for a pair. The queen won't help him. He lets it go.
Yeah.
What's that stack size? Well, there's our chip counts. We are heads up in level 14, $300 tournament, $10,000 prize pool. 6 killers got 72 big blinds, 724,000 chips. 2's got 46 big blinds, 469,000 chips. They started this tournament with 30,000 chips each.
And weren't they at the final table, at the beginning of the final table, weren't they pretty much at the top to begin with?
They were.
And there was a lot of switching around?
Jerry was in first place, and then lost a bunch. Gary was in second place, and we got it all in.
Oh, here
and
we
a
go.
call. 2 does not want to flush.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what he's saying. Oh, my goodness. King 10 versus Queen 7.
6
Everybody's
killer
got
gonna
puppy
do it
dog
again.
feeds. I mean, all we do is win, 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 no matter what.
Man.
2 hits is Queen. 6 killer needs a Jack or a King. Or a 7. King.
Oh, no.
Now, 2 needs a Queen or a 7. The computer hand does not make it. 6 killer comes from behind.
What a final hand.
To eliminate 2.
What a final hand.
$4,000 for 6 killer, $2,500 for 2. Zach, $2,000. Jerry taking home $1,500. This was a phenomenal final table to watch. That was fun.
It was amazing.
And I had Cup in here the whole time. That was awesome.
So awesome.
We got 2 hours and 38 minutes. I'm going to end it off by giving everybody another K, 1,000 chips.
Dang.
I remember my son was probably middle school age, and I said something about a K, and he says, "Dad, what's a K?" I said, "K is 1,000, like kilometer. K, kilo, kilometer, K." I thought 1,000 was a G. I said, "Well, it is, but G means grand, so it's 1,000 is a G. You can call it a G or a K. They both mean 1,000." He goes,
All right.
"I like G. This sounds cooler."
Yeah.
I went, "All right, it's a G.
1G.
I got a G."
What a
So,
tournament.
we got Ks, we got Gs, we got all that good stuff. We had fun. I still got 63 people in the chat. We're done, guys. Go to bed.
Awesome.
Talk to you later. See you tomorrow at noon.
Be there. Let's
Meetup
go.
game. $500 max buy-in to play a little 1-2 game. The beverages will be flowing.
Yes, they will.
And
Irish whiskey cake.
we'll have food. We'll have snacks. We'll have fun.
First 10.
Promise. Yeah, the first 10 players that don't have a membership, he's got you.
Got you.
Right? We got splash pots. We got all the good stuff.
It's going to be so much fun.
All right. We'll
So
see you
much
guys tomorrow.